And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Adventure Rolls Winds of Calamity. We're so glad that you are joining us tonight because, we have a lot of announcements, a lot of special things to get through, but above all, we are so glad that you are here with us and to see where this adventure takes us, because tonight we're going to be hunting some guardians, so who knows what that will entail. Went interestingly last time, and they had 5 people last time. So speaking of that, as you have probably noticed, we are down a player. This was partially one of the reasons as to why we were off last week, as Dee and John have a new baby boy. So Dee, we're gonna miss playing with her, but Dee is going to be away from the table for a little bit. When she comes back, is going to be entirely up to her. So no, we're not going to pressure her there, but there's a little bit of pressure. But
like, you come back next week, okay?
Just a little bit.
Just kidding.
But no, we're... Exactly. Do not do that. So
I'll be mad at you if you do that.
Hair frazzle, just...
Oh, the new parent life. But yes, so congrats to them. We're beyond excited. It's going to be a wild time, but a great time. So with that, so yes, we'll be playing with a 3-person party for now. And then with that, another announcement is actually... some of you probably hopped on this stream and you probably got an ad. So if you did, that's because on Sunday we hit 1,000 subscribers. So
It's fireworks.
So hopefully I've set it up to where you won't get ads midstream. I hope I did that correctly. I'm still figuring it out. But yes, sincerely, thank you all for the support over these past few years and getting it to this point, a point I never even expected to get to be honest. So just sincerely thank you. And as a way to celebrate, we're going to be doing a giveaway. Launching tomorrow is going to be a very special dice bag that was handcrafted, knitted by our very own Chirix. They made a Literary DM themed dice bag that is going to be given away tomorrow. Keep an eye out for it at noon Central. It'll be going across all social media and YouTube community page. We provide all the ways to answer. So, it's going to be really cool. It's a very cool looking dice bag. I'm not going to lie. I saw it. I was like, I kind of wanted to keep it, but no, this is a way to celebrate and thank you to you all for the amazing support. So with that, that's all the announcements that we have for right now. I wanted to get through them as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and introduce our party for night, starting with Mike.
Hello, all you fiends and friends. How you doing? My name is Mike, also known as Bardic Dice, here on all the socials. I'm not sure if I believe Rachel.
No, I really did. He called me out on calling everyone fiends in the Discord when I said we were live. Like, no, I did it on purpose. I called everyone fiends.
No, I've got on. No, it's fine. But yeah, my name is Bardic Dice on all the socials. I'm not streaming every week consistently at the moment. We'll see what happens there in the future. But you can check out our Discord if you ever want to see any random gaming streams going on with me at the moment. But we're kind of taking a little hiatus because we just finished our Fates United campaign. Our own little homebrew game of 2.5 years, which had Rachel, Mark, Dealey and Dealey's husband in it. It was a whole lot of fun. And the entirety of the campaign, minus a few missing episodes, don't worry about it, are on YouTube, so you can go subscribe and watch those there. We have a couple people actually I've noticed starting to go through and watch some of the series, which is a lot of fun, so thank you for that. That being said, today I play Avum, one half of the Twilight Twin duo, who is, I forget what level split he is. He is a level 7 Oracle, which is a Pathfinder homebrew for 5e, and level 5 Rogue. Lots of fun. And he's just got a new dagger, and it's been upgraded, his gun's been upgraded, and he can do new spells, and I'm super excited to fight. Okay, I'm all done.
Perfect. Yes, so go ahead and follow Mike on all the socials, and as well as the YouTube page. Watching Fates from the very beginning to when it just wrapped was a wild experience, but you can do it on your own time there. It's going to be a good time all around. So with that, we're going to be hopping on down to the other half of the Twilight Twin duo, as well as one of our official artists for the stream, Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find all of my arts over on Instagram and Twitter under Pip400art. And yeah, I stream over at Marquee Gaming on Twitch. I will usually stream art on Mondays at 3:30 CST. And sometimes when we don't play Mishaps, I'm streaming computer games with my sister. So we did that on Sunday. That was super fun. We beat the game. We solved the mystery. We watched some really ridiculous animation. It was a good time. Also, voice acting was 10 out of 10. Everyone wants to go back and look at some clips. You won't be disappointed. In this game, I am playing Scissory. She is a paladin rogue and is Tweely, twin to Mike's character. And yeah, she's ready to go guardian hunting. This is going to be a good time. We're going to win.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Who knows? But yes, yeah, go and follow Rachel on all the various socials for some truly amazing art, as well as potential some old character recaps from prior campaigns, as well as even Twitch and YouTube for some amazing campaigns to hear about from Mark.
Hi, everybody. I am Mark, the other half of Marky Game with Rachel. And as mentioned, we do have a game on Sundays at 7 p.m. CST featuring Rachel and Mike in it, and two other wonderful players called Mystical Mishaps, which is chat involvement and making the game even more crazy and wild than it already is. So you can join us there at 7 p.m. CST on Sundays, or catch old episodes in podcast or YouTube, because we have those as well. Here, I play Attic. He is a Sheikah Artificer, and yeah, I have to remember how to play him, because it feels like 1,000 years since the last time I've seen this character sheet, so let's go.
Yeah, that's what happens when you've been playing D&D for every week for what?
Years.
15, 20 weeks in a row, something like that for us. And then suddenly just take a week off. It was very weird. Granted, Rachel and I were playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is a great game. But yes, so with that, go and give Mark a follow on all the various socials, as well as YouTube, and check out both Beacon's Aura, the old campaign, and also Mystical Mishaps. All that fun stuff. So with that, as a reminder, I realized I didn't introduce myself. I am Fisk, aka Literary DM here. I run this campaign. I also make various YouTube videos. There's a video coming out this Friday. We're taking a little bit of a break from the Pathfinder introductory series and just talking about Session Zeros. Bit of a return to basics for the channel. Which is a nice little change of pace on my end, but it was a lot of fun to make and a lot of fun to talk about. And also with that, for this week's episode, if you stop it and you want to come back to it, the VOD will be available immediately after. And then the podcast for this episode will be going live next week, Monday at 8 a.m. Central. You can still catch the previous episode, episode 64 there now. And with that, I believe we are through all of the introductions and announcements. So with that, let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. welcome back, everybody. So, when last we left our heroes, the group of adventurers known as Isizri's Angels had made their way to Kakariko Village after spending some time in Gerudo Town, speaking with Adek's mother Hyrule, as well as investigating various elements of the past and finding a compass that would lead them through the Eye of Calamity. Upon returning to Kakariko Village, our heroes took a little bit of respite, some much needed rest, meeting the family that one is dating, as well as making various gear and assisting an old friend and getting motivation to continue on despite a great catastrophe befalling him. And so our heroes pick up as they had decided to, before heading on over to Holodrum, take a little excursion out to Hyrule Field in hopes of finding one, maybe more guardians to hunt down and strip for parts in hopes that Adek will be able to find a great core. For future projects, of course.
So don't get your core's just not good enough now. You just have to have a great one.
Exactly.
I need a big one.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Man was like vibrating from excitement. We can't tell him no. I'll just say yes.
That is also fair.
See, my core, it's small. I need giant core.
This giant is more apt of a description than just great.
So,
Sorry, I've been around the little kids too long. I was hoping for a more scientific conversation.
So, with that, as you are walking through Kakariko, Demi mentions, actually, I think I have something that needs to be taken care of real quick. I need to go talk to Impa. I will catch up with you all for when we need to head to Holodrum.
Well, we're not babying you. You can do whatever you want. We'll meet up with you afterwards then.
I'd like to roll an insight check on that.
The insight check is the player's not here, so we're getting this out of the way.
No, I want to have a 10-minute roleplay scene where we try to convince Demi to come
let's go
with
spy on Demi
Yeah,
and see what's going on.
Yeah, let's hop back to some of the mistakes of campaign 1 of Critical Role. Yeah, perfect. So, all right. So, before you have two options. You can head again north, which leads more towards toward Zor's domain, or more south, which leads toward the area of Lureline Port.
And from discussions, they were more north was likely. Is that what we said?
Either direction could be possible. North could be also possible due to it being near Fort Hateno, but the problem there is that they probably won't be as common because then they make their way to Zor's domain. So southern is probably more likely.
Okay. So you guys want to go south then?
I just got his baby comment.
She's already in scissory mode. Wow.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be one of those night, folks.
While they're laughing, remind me,
Yes.
because it's been a long time, radiant
Yes.
damage was super effective against the Guardians, right?
It was definitely effective against Decayed Guardians. Stalker Guardians, it definitely assisted, but was not as potent against Decayed.
I think it was
Okay.
a called shot was effective against.
Let me double check.
We did one against the eye. I know that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if... Because we had one thing that was extra effective.
So it
I
was-
remember. I just want to make sure.
It was basically doing like a called shot in the eye would potentially cause a stun effect.
Okay.
Of a certain damage amount, I would say. Let me double check
Okay.
that. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think right after that there was that tower thing. That's where we had something was
Yeah.
good to radiant, effective to radiant.
That was the Decayed Guardian.
Yeah.
And that was
Just like they set it up as like a defense system or something.
Yeah, and that was all the way back in like, I think session 7.
Long time ago.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it was a really
literally
long
at
time
the
ago.
beginning of the campaign.
Okay. But you have that new gun now, Boom. You can get some good range on that, right? And fire away.
He takes it out. It's never been shinier. Yes. Thank you, Dekai.
You just make it shinier? Like, what you do?
But no, it's just know what it looks like. I mean,
But you see that big hook on it? You can
attachments.
use that now to shoot and like grapple and go different places.
Wait,
And
is that
also-
thing we have that I gave to you so generously?
the one that we share, that we
Yeah, that
and
I.
the thing, and then
Yeah.
you hold onto the shield, and then
Yeah.
we don't share. So I just hold on
Hey,
to
weren't
this.
we gonna
because-
trade something at some point?
Yeah, the shield.
Oh, yeah, but what were we? I was gonna take.
Now it's fused into yours, and this is fused into my guns because we're twins. And
Oh yeah,
don't
I
trade.
just wanted to copy.
Did I make like you guys have a fight about this now?
oh no, there's no
No,
fight.
no.
This is perfect. This is perfectly balanced. We just
No,
have to
it's-
talk about it. That's all.
Yeah, like we like
Communication.
we always just like trade things,
Mhm.
and now it's like complicated because we fused all the stuff we were gonna trade.
Yes.
So now it's like, what do we trade? You know. So, but you didn't make it complicated. You make it awesome.
Okay.
You didn't do anything wrong, and we're not fighting. I just high five.
You know what we should do?
Got it.
We should go on a mission. You guys should switch items and see who. just kidding. Don't do that.
I mean, we could. If you
I mean,
want.
we actually could. The dagger. I feel like it's similar properties. I mean, we could actually
Yeah.
have fun doing something like that if we wanted to.
It's like every
Not this
time
one,
I
though.
hit something, I'll like throw one of my items at you, like mid battle, and then vice versa.
Maybe not this
Also-
one. I've been thinking about doing invisibility, so that might give away some things if you try and do that.
Avum's gun can be a little more quiet now, so it can potentially give us some advantage
Ooh.
that way.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome.
Seriously, Deck, thank you. I really appreciate everything.
Oh yeah, no, I mean you're
So
coming to help
excited.
me try to get stuff to make my armor cooler too, so it's all working out great.
Yeah. So why do you need the thing that you're so excited to get?
Remember that
Like, what's that?
power armor in the Twilight Realm we saw? I
Yeah.
was looking at the
Did we explain it?
schematics, and I mean we blew up that thing, but I'm gonna make it better, and I'm gonna put that into my armor. But I probably will need to have 2 giant cores to make that function how I want it to.
So you gotta kill 2 of them.
Potentially, I don't know how many we can find in one, but
I
It
have
might
that
be 2.
locate object spell still.
yeah, I mean, if you want to try
I don't
that,
know.
that's- I'm up for that too.
So you know, see lit thinking.
It was
DM.
like, okay, we're good. DM loading. Okay. Yes, I mean, you had asked earlier which way to go. I mean, we've already been around Zora's Domain, and Loreline hasn't been explored previously.
Well, didn't we see one south as we were coming in? We avoided it this
Yeah.
way. I think there was one as we were coming up that we just like,
Sounds about right.
and we swerved away from it. So why don't we go take care of that one if we can find it, and then if we need to, maybe find another one.
Saw that rock monster if it ever made it back up Death Mountain.
Mark, I am beyond impressed that you actually remembered that. Like, I am genuinely impressed that you remembered that.
I'm trying to play that 20 intelligence here.
Yeah, like,
Oh man. Okay, I mean, yeah, it'll be like it's reckoning finally, you know.
Yeah, let's go get it.
Yeah, okay.
okay.
Hey, also, didn't we say we have a limit, right? We have like a 2 or 3 day limit, and if it takes longer than that,
Yes.
we're gonna. Okay. Just because, not that I want to like stomp on your cool plans or anything, Attic, but I also don't want to spend too long doing this.
Totally. I mean, we already kind of have a location of one, so hopefully
Yeah.
that will be enough. If not, maybe we'll find another one.
Okay. That sounds good.
Also, I can't remember. I've been distracted. Did we sleep at all.
It's a joke I want to make, but yes, you did.
Oh. Wording. Sorry. Thank you.
Yes, you did. You guys did have a long rest. So if you haven't hit the long rest button, you can.
Cool.
And Demi did give us the little.
She gave us the treat.
She's at 4 temp HP.
4.
Yep.
Cool. Perfection. All right then. So yes,
I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't have those nice little treats every morning, guys. This
well,
gonna
she
be
gave
the
me a
saddest
bag
thing.
to go. Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys aren't in a fight.
What? Why would we be in a fight?
Just dips. Like, you guys aren't like trying to
She's
fight.
she's her own person. No, she wanted to talk to Impa and
mean, when
make
Impa
sure.
I didn't know it was like she wanted to.
I was like,
Okay.
oh, she's
I
still
didn't
a
know if it was
spy.
like
I
talking
mean,
to him or like
you're not, like,
talking to him
at each other's like
she doesn't-
sides at all times. Like, I mean, I know. Well, I mean, we have been. I know a
Yeah.
little clingy. Towards,
Yeah.
like according to, but it's new love, and like it's a new relationship. So it's just, but it's up when you time apart makes things grow, and so we're just trying to
space
maturely.
Space, yeah. Okay.
I really wish she was here. I mean, I think I really want to fight with her again, but but no, it's fine. She's a spy. She's doing her thing, and I wanted to try out the new toys without her. So
Okay, well, perfect. I want to make sure you guys weren't in a fight. I was gonna hear some
fine.
crying later,
I mean,
I figured you would cry in a fight.
Do you want to
I'm
have
okay to cry.
weird conversations with just you and me together as we go? Okay. Yeah.
You want? I mean, you can. What? You can talk
Let's
about
go.
this with us, Deck. Do you want to talk about relationships with us?
Yeah,
No.
isn't that your favorite subject, Tonic?
I'll pass on that. Let's
Oh,
get
so-
going.
What kind of person do you ever want to be with in the future?
Can we go, guys?
All right.
Sister's just shaking her head like, don't do it in the back.
That's all I said. That's all I said.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So DM.exe has stopped working. So as you all make your way southward to hunt down the initial guardian that you saw on your way coming in from the coast, you'll recall that it was probably about a half day's journey along the road. And as you're going and leaving the the path that lines through the various hills of the Lanayru range, you enter out where originally the entrance was pretty well open, is now replaced by a makeshift wooden wall to act as a bit of a fortress to protect the entrance into this region. You see a collection of various Zora, Goron, and Hylians, and even some Kokiris along the side, small, like almost elf-like children. And they just have various pikes and crossbows as they're just marching to and fro on the upper platform. Some are in the general vicinity, looking, just talking and making plans. Near the door, there's a middle-aged Hylian, long hair, as well as wearing stippled leather armor, but definitely has a pike with a ribbon around his around the edge of the blade. He looks and goes, "State your business. Are you where are you headed?"
Oh, we're gonna go murder some guardians.
Oh, you seek to. He looks at you and he notices the blade as well as even the various markings. Champions. Okay. Well, that is most excellent to hear regarding everything. We've heard various tales of skirmishes going out on Hyrule Field, so anything to assist with that would be recommended. We tend to hear them various skirmish. We've heard words of various skirmishes heading toward the south and potentially even east. So,
Are there a lot out there still?
Guardians, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
They've seemed to spread. Seems to be more like that of the goblins or the various undead. Some people have been caravans, reports of them being captured, but luckily there are Rito scouts that are able to assist in freeing them. So,
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, yeah, anything we can clean up to help, we will go for it.
Excellent. Well, it is good to see. Name's Sergeant Hollow, by the way.
Oh, hi, Scissory.
Pleased to meet you. We are just a makeshift militia to assist with the guarding of this, considering not many of the forces are, well, held up elsewhere. But we can let you out. If you need to make your way back, just let us know that you are returning, and we will let you swiftly on in, assuming we're not overrun.
No, I hope not.
Hopefully not. We'll assist thinning out the herd, and that won't happen.
Excellent. Well, with that, he looks and goes, "Oi!" And at that point, you see another Zoro just give a slight salute, and he just starts cranking, and the door opens up and makes way out to Hyrule Fields. Any motions for you all that you're all able to make your way out?
Thank you.
I'm supposed to salute.
Yeah, that's a light room thing, right? Like you just.
Yeah.
Only for those within military. You don't have to.
Oh, do I have to take it back?
Are champions in military? I don't know. Is that
technically
does that
not?
work?
Technically
okay.
not.
We're not like higher than the military because we're like
It's
selected.
It's hard to say. Well, queen, but it's hard to say. But
Can we come up with our own hand signal with you if we don't salute?
if you,
I just go to high five him.
He looks at you slightly confused and just cocks his head ever so slightly. Just high fives, like okay.
Yes.
Guidance. The next minute, be blessed, my friend. Just start walking.
Okay.
Bye.
Perfect.
I think that went well.
I think
We're
it was
getting the hang
very
of this.
professional. Yep. Aaron would be so proud of us.
Demi would be really proud of this. But
Oh boy. Are we going to do this all day?
And as you are making your way out and toward the road where you remember the guardian being, Avum.
Yeah.
In your mind, you
Okay.
feel a connection form, and you hear a familiar voice of Lana.
oh,
I have arrived in Symmetry City. I'll be at the Broken Note Tavern when you arrive.
okay.
Broken Note Tavern.
Yes. We were in the city with Valgrim. Do we know if he went to go escort her, or if she just kind of teleported there? Maybe
She kind of teleported over there because they encouraged Valgrim to go. Valgrim obviously didn't head over to Symmetry City.
Yeah. Do we kind of know his intentions since we were helping him build, or
We
know what he's planning on doing?
We told him to mentor the guy that newly got.
Okay. So is he staying? Is his plan to stay in Kakariko at the moment?
He didn't say.
Okay.
It's at the very least get cleaned up, but potentially eventually join the fight.
Yeah, I guess we left it. We suggested like this guy might need you, and then he was like, okay, and then that was all. Yeah, so who knows what he's gonna do?
So yeah, he put it kind of on cell phone so he could like everyone would kind of at least hear like here in the city at this tavern. I don't know how long I have to reply. Do you guys have anything to ask? Right, glad you're there. We were hunting enemies in low-lying Hylian fields. Need us to look out for anything?
Oh, you asked a question? That means they have to reply back and cast another spell.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
She's not doing anything. She'll be fine.
Well, that is good to know.
There she is.
I'll wait for your arrival. Let me know when you do.
Will do.
Anything I need can be found here.
will do good. Be safe. Goodbye. This is Avon. Be safe. I have plenty enough room to say stuff. Enjoy yourself. Unwind before we... Okay. You get it.
All right.
That was a good message.
Yeah, I figured it was a little bit of a waste of a magic if I was just like, great. Okay. You know, it'd be like if you just... Okay. Seemed a little...
Oh, it's true.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll just give you a thumbs
Do
up.
this sign. Don't do that sign, you guys, right? It's this one.
All right.
We're all adults here, you know?
Oh my goodness, so offensive.
All right, I forgot to shout to you.
I keep forgetting that this is like...
Oh my, the double
Anyway.
thumb. Alright, so let's go hunt. What was that tavern
Yeah,
again?
what were you-
Broken what?
Broken note as in a
Broken
music
note.
as in a musical note.
Lana. Symmetry. Broken note.
Yeah.
Plus a star for replying again with good.
All the
You guys
NPCs have this. I thought it was just the PCs, but they have PCs too.
I mean, they'll get it occasionally, but not like on a per page basis. So.
Amazing.
Well, I don't think I've ever responded to the DM as Ava before, but that's something else.
Going real meta now.
All right. So, as you all are making your way down the road, go ahead and make survival checks for me to see if you're able to track down to where exactly the last guardian you spotted.
Size bros. That's your
15.
point. That's a good way to start.
15, natural
25.
25,
16.
16. Okay. Luckily, since it is along the road, it is easier to track as you're heading eastward, counter to where you went last time as you're making your way in. Currently, you're noticing that it does appear to be slightly overcast, and the chill of fall as the season is transitioning to winter definitely is starting to overtake, but not as common. There is a slight frost on the grass, and as you're making your way about noon-ish, when you know you'd be arriving, you come across the ruined town that you saw originally, where the Guardian last was. And on the opposite side of the road, you also do remember that see that there's a slight, small forested area there as well. So, ruined town, forest. What do you all do?
Question.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm doing a character.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yes.
I just got a question, guys.
Aw.
So where is this thing that you're wanting? Like, can I stab anywhere? Should I not stab
The
certain
Eye
places?
is the most vulnerable.
Okay.
Do I know of a location that the giant cores typically would be in the construct of it to protect it?
I would say this would be an Arcana check,
Arcana.
since that's the closest we have to like a tech type roll.
Glad I have good Arcana. That's a 24.
24. I would say you can add your proficiency since this is technically if it doesn't have it already. So since
Yeah,
this is
I got proficiency in Arcana, so
great. 24. Yeah, you would know that typically the core would be located toward the center of the body. The bigger cores are typically used for the more powerful guardians. But since they're so big, they can more often be damaged in combat if one's not careful, which is why they're usually typically tricky to harvest and usually need a lot of cores. So it's usually toward the center of the massive frame, if anywhere.
So aim for the eye, but at an angle going upward, so it hits the top of the head and blows up that part and not the body part.
Okay.
For a bit of 45 too.
Like if you're gonna stab through with your sword into the eye, go at an upward angle to be hopefully protected the most.
Okay. That sounds good. I just wanted to know so I wouldn't ruin it.
Rolls a natural one. Ready to go.
Guess we're going hunting again.
Let's just keep trying to find this guardian.
Upwards this time.
Also, I just realized I love how this is almost reflecting Breath of the Wild, to where early on it's terrifying, but now we're at the point of where we're actively seeking out the guardians.
We're just harvesting now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right. So there's the ruined town before you, near like almost some of the cliff faces. What do you all do?
So I will tell Scrappy to go up a little bit to get a bit of a vantage view to see if he can spot any guardians on the distant horizons stalking around. So,
all right. So, if he's trying to remain stealthy, I would assume.
Yeah.
All right. So stealth roll, then perception.
All right.
A little
Does he
bit,
have
like,
a stealth roll? He does have a stealth roll. Sweet.
I think he would.
That's a 25 for stealth.
Yeah.
And then perception is a 26. My goodness, these are high rules, guys. I'm scared for if we get into a fight.
Yeah, you should be. So Scrappy goes flying off, and you just see him, just a slight glow of red just seems to surge as you just see him enter into almost like a sentry mode as he goes back and forth and just scanning over the horizon ever so slowly in a very robotic and melodic way. And then eventually he does make his way back to you, and he just and you understand it as to saying, basically he is notifying there is in fact a guardian stalker specifically, which is the kind that you want, but it's not moving.
It's not moving.
It's not moving. It's described as almost like its legs are limply laid out. One leg even seems to be detached.
Somebody may have already beaten us to this one. We can go take a look, though. Maybe there's something to get there.
Did we beat ourselves to it, and this is one we already defeated?
I don't remember doing
The
that.
time thing?
No, I was just wondering if we've defeated a guardian. I didn't pay attention to which type they were.
Oh, no, this is the one we defeated.
So we
we
just
do
sneak
it
up and
now?
see.
Do guardians ever play dead?
They kind of can, like, go to standby mode, where they look like they're nothing, but like, the legs don't usually go all weird when they do that.
Oh.
Kind of like a turtle or something. They kind of shrink in.
What if something has overcome, like malice or another creature using the parts or body of this in a random
I mean, if it's malice, we got a sword to help deal with that. So,
just saying.
This
Yeah.
one.
I mean, be ready. Obviously, don't think it's dead
So I
necessarily.
appreciate the clarification. Thank you.
I forget, so it's a good reminder for all of us.
So yeah, let's
Let's do this.
creep up on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want us to creep up on it? You're not very. Are you?
I'm not stealthy at all, but like I can approach from a different direction so that if I break the stealth, it won't maybe notice you guys.
Oh,
But we can be close.
Yeah.
And then you can like
Okay.
back me up because I can take a few hits usually. So
sure. That sounds like a good plan.
bring
I
out
can
my
also-
shield.
Get you right in the middle of it if you need it to.
Yeah.
I have a new spell, Dimension Door. Just bring you right into it.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yes.
That's dope.
Hey, can someone give me a high five? Like your
What?
cool one? You're
You
cool.
wanna
You're
do-
cool. We always give each other. I just feel like now it's just three of us, and
Yeah,
I just want one.
Hey. There you go.
Like, ask
gotta
them
go.
for it, though. It's better if you just. No, okay, that's fine.
I can't give it to myself. Okay, let's go there before it goes away.
I mean, you can actually. Let's go.
I can't give it to myself, otherwise you lose it. So I'll just let you have it.
Thank you.
So you all are stealthing on over then? Perfect. Go ahead and make stealth checks for me.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
so glad I have advantage.
What in the... guys, disadvantage. I rolled a 16 and a 20.
He's so excited. That's why.
So it's 18. 18 for me.
Nice.
Yeah. A deck is just so excited to do this that he just enters the most focused mind ever.
Yeah.
So, all right. So,
He's
18.
watching every step he goes.
Yeah.
18, yeah.
Avum?
I rolled so low, 22.
For a level 12, for like a level 5 rogue, that's level 12, level 12
It was
character.
pathetic. I rolled a 1 and a 9.
Scissory.
Wow.
I rolled a 4 and I got a 15.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
I thought Scissors for
So-
sure beating me.
As you slowly make your way around one of the ruined walls of almost just crumbling of the house, especially with the months of being open to the elements, you see a little bit of the rubble just come crumbling to the ground before you. And
Hero coming with us.
What'd you say?
Hero.
Hero?
Oh, here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, stealth check there.
Well, I didn't
Probably
hear
would have
his keychain.
Scrappy like attached to me, like on my
Yeah.
back or something, so he
Yeah.
doesn't have to fly. But
Wait, let me check his stealth, because if he has a bad stealth.
That's fair. So
Oh. Yeah, I'll kind of have him like be in the back a little bit, and then he'll be like ready to come in if I need him.
perfect. So so I should say, who is leading this? Who's first?
I'm going solo, and they're going a different way.
Okay, so in that case, as all three of you converge around in a specific area, just almost doing like a pincher formation, you look and you do see the ruined guardian as it's propped up against the cliff face, and you look and you do see that indeed one of the legs is just almost seems to have been ripped from its torso and is tossed, with the bending white leg of it and claw at the very bottom. Other legs are just sprawled out. There seems to be a gaping reconnecting. Okay, so yep. So you just see a gaping wound across its chest, and the metal is just bent and just almost seems to be pulled away open. There just do appear to be also arrows in its neck. So what do y'all do?
Whisper to Scrappy, that doesn't look good.
You hear Sprite say, "That doesn't. What's that? Whatever did that's big."
Does it look like the core is gone?
You have no idea. You're off at a distance at this point.
Okay.
What kind of arrows are they? Are they like of a specific
This would be
group of people? Or?
This would be, I would say, a nature check.
Nature, okay. 19.
So the arrows definitely look like at one point they might have been like inscribed as you making your way forward. They look like they might have been inscribed with almost like a specific elemental charge. The feathering on the back is definitely more yellow and blue, and the wood is made of a rough, and the shaft is made of a rough oak, which, given that information and the fact that these are almost expertly shot, as well as the massive weapon damage was clearly done by a very heavy weapon, this could have only been done by a Lionel. And you know that they are incredibly territorial, and they will only attack if provoked. So there's a chance the Guardian probably saw it, attacked it, and learned its lesson. But also that means a Lionel could be nearby.
Lionels don't usually scavenge for stuff, so maybe it's still there. I'm gonna start approaching quietly and see if I can get close to it.
All right.
I think at this point we're probably following Addict's lead too, so we're like.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. Everybody.
There goes my dead probably. Yep. 10.
10. Okay.
I'm gonna do again.
22. All right.
29.
29. All right. As you slowly approach a deck, you look up and you see a slight flicker of the Guardian red eye, and then and it shorts out finally.
Ooh.
You don't seem to have attracted any attention.
Like,
Say anything?
the Guardian's active, or it's just was like a weird, broken Guardian pulse type thing?
Probably just a weird aftershock.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get up to that hole and take a look then, see what I can find in there.
All right. Make an investigation check.
I'll like look out like while they're kind of looking at stuff. I'll be like keeping an eye out at the area.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Did you say you guidance me?
Yeah.
17 perception.
22
17?
investigation.
22?
Yep.
All right. Avam, are you looking for anything or
I just guidanced him.
just guidance? Okay.
Assisting him.
All right. So, Cesare, as you are keeping lookout beyond the trees, you think you see movement of some kind, but that's really about it. Ava, or I should say Adek, as you are currently looking, you do manage to look in and are able to see parts that have not been scavenged. And you do see several parts, such as like about 5 ancient screws, 4 springs, a regular core, and 1 big and 1 giant core.
Did you roll for that?
Yeah,
Oh, how fun!
I have a chart.
That's cool.
Guys, there's a giant core here. But watch out, there might be like a giant monster around, so keep an eye out.
Okay, yeah, actually I saw some trees moving over that way, so.
What kind of giant thing?
Like things that will
Like a
mess
rock
you up
thing that
worse.
has like gems on it? That
Like a horseman type thing.
Well, can we meet this horseman?
Yeah, can we talk to it?
Well, yeah.
Don't want to meet this horseman.
Why not?
Yeah, why?
It did this.
Well, that's impressive. Maybe we can get him onto
Yeah,
our side.
Yeah.
Good luck. I'm gonna start trying to get the giant core out.
Hi, I'm Lionel, the Lionel.
Just winds up being the cowardly lion. But
Yeah. I'm scared.
So you do see that there are definitely still wires definitely attached to this core. So you will need to extract it. And with that, I would say this would be a tinkering check.
Sweet. Still attuned to the thing.
I'm
Not attuned to the fairy.
You're not. Okay.
So only have so many slots I can do.
Yeah.
But you guidance me, you said?
Yes.
Tinkering. Oh man, just forget. 33.
Yeah. So
Real glad I
this
guidance you. Oof.
this is child's play for you at this point. As you have dealt with so many ancient parts, you know exactly which wires to pull and which order to make sure that it's able to remain intact. You swear you hear the Guardian spring to life, but it's just it falling even further down against the rock as you slightly hold on to it, but are able to then eventually pull it out as the body slumps to the ground for one last time.
Doper.
This thing is huge. The other Guardian, the other ones were like basically about like the size of a softball. This is almost the size of a basketball. Like this is a deck for you, given your strength. It is still pretty heavy, but it's nothing that you can't handle.
How are you gonna fit that in your armor?
I It's like the component factor of it, like the energy stuff. And there's a lot of casing in this too that can be protected by my armor. It's going to be a whole process. But
Wow.
I'm going to put this away.
Does it fit?
It's in my bag of holding.
Does it fit?
The basketball size, I'm sure that could fit in a bag of holding.
It'll fit. I will say, depending upon what's in there, it definitely does increase the weight limit because bags of holding do have weight limits. So, but not to a severe degree. But it definitely weighs probably about a good 30 pounds.
Yeah, I have hardly anything heavy in my bag anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I think you just have a lot of books and vials, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it's books, other things, bottles, a letter, rubies and gems.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not even near the weight limit.
Cool. We got one down. Awesome.
Yeah, we're halfway there.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Whoa.
What? Is that
Halfway there.
excited sound? Oh,
Yeah,
I thought that was your sad song, whoa.
No, it's it's like a doper. It's whoa, halfway there.
You need the kazoo to really.
Is there
I can
any
bring
evidence,
it out real quick.
as I look at this, of other cores that were part of this that may be missing it and not damaged?
So the other cores that were inside the basic cores, those unfortunately were damaged in combat.
Okay, so there's not a slot for a giant core that was removed in here.
Correct. It seems to be, from what your understanding of Guardian Stalker anatomy, is that it's generally one big core and then some other minor ones attached to it.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just grab the screws and springs and the other core that was in there too. That's good if I can, and just pocket those as well.
Yeah, so you're able to get some of the screws out of those as well. I would say.
I guess a 5 I wrote down. Did I get all those, or
you get some additional ones? You'd get about four additional ones screwing out of those.
9 screws.
9.
Sweet. I'll add that into my inventory. All right.
You need 2 of those giant things.
I need one more, yes. So if we want, we can keep looking.
Sure, I mean, this was easy.
You want to attempt your spell? I mean, that'll be that close, but you could always try since that's in the bag of holding.
Did you just see it again for your spell, or?
I got a pretty good look at it. I was staring at it a lot because it's so crazy.
Glows.
And I was trying so hard to imagine it in your armor until you explained it to me. So yeah, I got a good look at it.
Okay,
actually kind of reminds me. You're talking about this weapon of yours. In these sort of schematics to create. So remember back with the crazy guy that made me older than Scissory? Whatever happened to that design? Are you gonna add that into it so you can make our creatures older than their counterparts?
To go to Clocktown to get something. What do I have to get there? Let me look at my notes. Recall. Forget what
I feel like you're only a 19 intelligence right now, not a 20.
Yeah, you're kind of off your game. It's weird.
What tab is this on?
I don't know, man.
Oh no, he's too organized.
So while he's doing that, what are you all doing to try see if you can hunt down another guardian?
Yeah, I mean, if I can, I would try and do locate object on a giant core and see if anything pops up.
Okay, so
I just have to get a clockwork item and bring it back to Robbie, and he'll give it to me.
Yep.
Oh.
And we can knock that out trouble. You have friends who can teleport now?
True. Okay, got the spell going, so we gotta...
Alright, so as you focus in and the energy just surges out with this you focus in on the core, and you know what? Highs or lows?
Oh no, I don't like picking. I feel like I always pick the wrong one. I'll roll for highs and lows.
I don't like thinking.
Highs.
So I love it. That's a quote. So as you are focusing out you do get a slight ping, and then it moves away. Then you're sitting there for a little bit, and then the ping comes back, and then it moves away. And it seems to be coming from the forested area.
Oh! The movement! I feel something.
There we go.
All right.
High five. Guidance.
Yes! Oh, I feel like one of the squad now.
You did good.
Feels
All right.
good.
Let's go.
Opens
Be
the notebook.
quiet, because there might be Lionel around.
Yeah, okay.
I do kind of want to meet this Lionel. I mean, if you say
I'm
that,
gonna try to talk to him if we meet him.
we can persuade him. We got Valgrim to come out of his depression.
If it's a nice Lionel, sure. But
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Well, are they all named Lionel, or is that just the name of the creature? Like I'm a Twilight. Are these Lionels?
What do you want? I mean, I don't know their last name.
I don't know. I'm not from the Light
Captain
Realm.
Richie. I don't know.
That's what I'm asking you. I'm not from the Light Realm. I've never heard of these things before. This is amazing. A man and a beast. You're saying it did
Kills
this to this? This
everything
is
that is
fantastic.
around him. It just kills anything that's around him. Like
I
that's
think
what it does.
misunderstood. No, I misunderstood.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it just needs a friend like Scissor or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd be its friend.
I'm gonna be quiet and head that way.
Okay. So,
Okay, we'll be quiet too.
as you make your way to the forested area, stealth checks for me, please.
Not too bad. 15.
Oh, Scissory. 15.
15, okay. So, as you walk into the little forested area, you,
30.
you do look, and you see like there's a slight clearing with a little bit of like almost like a small still water pond with a rock in the center, and on the other side are slight hills, and on those hills, looking over everything, you see a creature with the legs of and body of a horse, and then the torso of a humanoid man, and then the head of basically what can be described as a lion with a massive mane of white hair. And it seems that this Lionel specifically almost has like that body tint of blue.
That is
And-
majestic.
It's looking around. Adek, you said you got an 18?
For stealth, I
Yeah.
got 15.
15, okay. All right. As you're looking around and kind of lurking, you do see it has a giant blade on its back, and in its hand is holding a massive longbow that seems to be made of pure steel. It's scanning its head back and forth, and as you're moving through a deck, your foot snaps a twig, and the creature's head lurches in your direction. It doesn't seem to have spotted you just yet, but it is definitely aware that there's something out there, as it's definitely looking around for you all specifically.
I'm gonna get behind a tree while it's a question mark.
Talk to it.
What? I'm like,
No,
I'm just
serious.
following Addict's lead at this point and like hiding.
Even Sprite is like whispering into your ear. It's like, "That's not a good idea.
This looks amazing.
It looks amazing, but it can kill things.
I've always wanted pecs like that.
I'll
just go up.
You
and
can get it
behind
on
him
your
and
own
shit.
time. I know some programs.
You know how hard it is to get up and do that and commit to that every day?
It is, but I prefer that to death."
Quiet, we're being quiet.
Right. Go ahead and make stealth checks.
Again?
Yeah, since you're re-hiding.
Man.
Oh.
This is
13.
the 5th 5 I've rolled today. Anyway,
13, you said, Attic?
13. Yep.
13?
14.
14?
16.
16.
Ooh. We're about to go talk to Lionel.
Hey, get your wish.
You definitely look around, and Attic, as you kind of peek over your shoulder, even you two and all of you, you look, and you definitely see it is staring right at you. And you just hear, "It's murders!" And you see it just clutch its bow and get ready to pull out an arrow. What do you do?
All right, hello. And my friend, we're just walking through. We're searching for guardians. We have mean no harm to you. You look majestic. We are just walking through and admiring.
We'll get rid of the intruder that's over here somewhere. That I definitely sense.
He's currently probably about. Well, let me double check. 65 feet. 65 feet.
65 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really playing up the fact we have no clue.
We just don't get it.
Yeah, no, I love it. So real quick, Attic, before you do anything, I'm gonna have them make a persuasion check. Since they spoke. Avum, you either you both could do it, or one of you can do it with advantage. It's your choice.
Both do it.
Are we both doing it?
Right. Oh, dang it! I dropped my dice. Where did it go?
How dare!
I genuinely don't know where it went.
Automatic one.
It's in the void. It's in the void.
Oh, the desperate light on natural 20!
Are you serious? I'm gonna just get a different. Oh, it's literally on my dice tray. I guess I didn't drop it. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
One. Oh no, right. I wonder where it went.
Oh gosh, hey, I got 18 plus.
Nice.
11. So.
Right, Adek, were you gonna do something or?
I mean, if they're stepping out, I'm gonna watch and see what this reaction is. Well, I'm kind of I'm gonna see what it does now that they're talking. But if it does something aggressive, I'm gonna do something.
Okay, good to know. It just stares at you as it steps down from the upper platform and makes its way over. It goes. You seek the other intruders.
Yes.
We are going to kill them for you if you want us to.
No, not for you. We saw that you are also killing, so alongside you, but not for you, because you could kill it on it if you needed. I'm sure.
I mean, we saw the other one. That was great job.
Great work. I'm Avum from the Twilight Realm. This is my twin sister.
Scissory. Nice to meet
you. He just... You want to get rid of them.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to help us?
Or we could just do it for you. Whichever you want.
Bring me the head of their leader, and I shall let you pass without death.
Their leader?
Are we talking to the bell things with legs, the guardians, or are you speaking of something else?
Mechanical beast walks with them. Others
it's a group.
Others are foul, pig-like creatures. Another is covered in purple smears.
Oh, we would be totally okay with getting rid of that for you. We've gotten a few of those before, so.
And you look like a great warrior. I mean, would you like to fight alongside us? Show us your wrath?
Awesome skills and stuff, yeah.
I like your sword, by the way. Big sword. I have a Gerudo one, a couple. It's not important.
He just the eyes are almost that of pure fire. It doesn't even look like it's angry. It just looks like these things are almost just on fire. And it looks at you. My name, Gartak. Gartok. I know that.
Gartok.
I know that through the voice that was probably incomprehensible, but his name is Gartok.
Gartok. It's fantastic.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
No acquaintance. You kill. Bring back Purple One's head. And
Sure.
and you live.
Sounds
That's
good to me.
reasonable.
Do you know how many? Did you see how many were traveling with the Guardian?
One blue, one purple. Another sculptula. Pitiful.
Oh, is that those spider things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pitiful beings. Pitiful beings tied up by them.
Oh.
If I take a quick peek around, just like now this conversation's happening, does Lionel have a giant core on him?
A giant core. Oh. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Scissor, your spell would be going off too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would if
Yeah.
it's there, but...
Yeah.
18.
So yeah. 18. So for you, Scissor, real quick, with your spell, you don't really detect it going off with him. You detect it going off on the elsewhere of the tree lines, more toward the south. Specifically, it sounds like where he's talking about. This time, it's feeling like it's more consistent. And the deck, you don't really see any. So
they had prisoners, you said?
Pitiful beings, yes.
Yeah, totally pitiful. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, do you know how many of the pitiful guys there were?
I think 3, maybe 4. 1 may be dead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and like Scissor, just to give you, this thing is towering over you. Like,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Eva's not realizing, I see why people don't like this. We need to get out of this. And she's just like, this is the best ever.
Just quit while you're ahead. Quit while you're ahead. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we'll totally get that for you. Yeah, bring you the head. Yeah,
and you
not
live.
trying to, yes, and so we live, and
That's
not trying
great.
to push things at all, because we're going to do this. Yeah, I just, one small favor maybe, or request, again, doesn't have to be, it's fine if it's not, but like, if we do this and we bring back the head, can we do like a picture with you and the head? It'll be like, oh, it's like a trophy, just so, because you're cool looking.
You could keep the picture if you wanted.
No use for picture.
Oh, okay. Just an offer.
I have a useful picture. We could show everyone your glory. I have a book that we like to put out. If you don't want, that's fine. It's fine. I just want to tell people about how amazing.
No, we won't. We won't.
Oh,
No,
it's fine.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Okay, anyway, yeah, we'll go take care of that for you. Yeah.
No, sure. I just figured that, Gartalk would want people to know how cool Gartalk is, but that's fine. You keep that.
You are super cool. Yeah. I mean, we'll just tell everyone. We don't need a picture to do that. Okay, well, we're going to head out now. We'll go do that for you.
Okay, so.
Oof.
All right, so as you make your way toward the other tree lines,
I walk backwards away from him, just back.
He is staying stationary, but his head is just basically on a swivel, as he is just like a security camera is just watching you.
All right, perfect.
Just nice. Told you, Attic.
I'll just have to take a picture of the illusion.
Totally. He was super nice. Just so you know, you kind of lose all toughness points if you pose for pictures with people. Just
not
so
at
you
all.
know.
No.
Oh, 100%.
It's like you catch a fish, right? You catch a fish, that's the whole thing.
No, you lose your toughness points.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that I think we pushed on. Like, let's
He
not
loses
do that
toughness
next time.
points if he does that.
No, not at all. No, it's like you make a statue of someone. It's like, you're the guardian. You're amazing.
Oh, I'd hate to have a statue of me, though. It'd be so annoying.
Yeah, but there are things, and we're like, oh, wow, they're so tough. They're amazing. Anyways.
You don't pose for pictures, though, to do that.
That's fine. I'm going to get an image out of an illusion. It's fine.
Yeah,
people are not gonna believe this at home. I'm telling you. That was amazing.
Yeah. But we're, like, basically best friends with him now, like, which is pretty fun.
Oh, for sure.
Like, yeah, so.
I mean,
that's a lesson. that we need to definitely tell Aaron, especially because he wouldn't believe this, is you can make friends with literally anybody if you try hard enough.
If Demi's following us, should we have warned him not to attack Demi if she's going to catch up to us?
Is she following? No, I thought we were meeting her back at the
okay.
Yeah.
at the town. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I thought she said should we catch up? Never mind.
Well, we'll just get out of this really fast. So
I'm sure we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, did you hear that though? Prisoners? So we gotta be careful with that. And
Yeah, I did.
yeah. I was just showing him
Yeah, you did very good. That was actually very impressive. I was getting a little scared and you took over. So you got back up.
Yeah.
You did
And then
this.
Malice person. We said purple guy?
Purple head, right? That's what we gotta get.
Something like that. Yeah.
Don't know what that means.
So I mean I think there's a Malice thing, probably.
Well, let's find
Just
out.
be careful. Yeah.
All right. So as you all make your way, you're going stealthily. What are you trying to do?
We want more Lionels, don't you?
Well, I'll go stealth, yeah. We're trying to find the group as we're walking.
I guess I will fail on a stealth roll. Let's go.
All right.
Guidance to a deck.
Oh,
You didn't give
thanks.
guidance to himself. 26.
18.
18.
12.
12. All right. As you all make your way to the forest, you find a little bit of edge of the forest line, and you do look, and what you see before you is a slight open area within it where there is a off to the top, left corner, there's a ruined house with walls crumbling in. There's makeshift camp with a bit of spit roast meat on an open fire. There looks to be a blue pig-like bokoblin creature up on top of a hill, looking over, just seems to be keeping watch. And then you do see that there's a purpled, there's another bokoblin that seems to be covered in just wrapped around in malice. There's a Skulltula just skulking around, just a spider-like creature.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, on almost close to you, but behind one of the tents, and I'm going to pull up a map here. There are 3 captives that seem to be all webbed up. And then they're on the far side, on the where there's a guardian near, just walking back and forth. So this is all that you see.
Oh,
Can we-
Guardian.
Are they so webbed up we can't see them?
No, you can see them, but
Can we see their fate? Do they look recognizable at all?
they are they're very much webbed up, basically like Frodo.
I was just gonna say, is it like Frodo?
It's very much like Frodo. That's for you.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that image of that.
Huh?
The bokoblin image is reminiscent of a recent game.
Yeah. Look, I wasn't gonna try and Photoshop something like
That's fine.
How do I get rid of the measure tool? It will not leave my screen.
You can go ahead and click on one of the arrows and it'll get rid of it. Click on anything else and it'll get rid of it.
Oh, there. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. No, I had to figure that out too. It was annoying.
I was like, wait, it's here forever. Okay. And then the tokens, these guys are the prisoners, I'm assuming.
Correct. And you guys would be about here, bottom right corner of the map. So currently, it doesn't look like you have been spotted as you've approached the camp. So,
Okay.
How do we want to do this?
Well,
Now would have been
it'd probably
fun
be
to
better
screen.
to focus fire and at least completely take one out of the fight as early as we can. What you think?
True.
You want to use your new gun? We can be like, you shoot away somewhere and then we charge if it starts going down.
I agree. Cool.
I have invisibility too. If you want me to get in like a different part of the camp.
I was actually kind of thinking that too. So, like, can we see up? I'm guessing this Bokoblin up on a tower, right?
Yeah, he's up on like a wooden tower. And definitely.
And then is there like a wall? surrounding
No,
that?
that's basically just showing like edging of the hill. So.
Oh, okay.
It's to give it a bit more definition.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, why don't we roll around to the back end of where the prisoners are? We could take out the Bokoblin and have the high ground going down. Yes?
Yeah? Yeah, just
We're
gotta
all
be...
staying together.
Because, I mean, I could go climb up the tower.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
you and
mean,
I-
I'm better with the sword than I am with
I mean,
an arrow.
you could use your super cool ability to get up there, right? And then you can just take them out.
Oh, the dagger thing?
So, well, yeah, you said you could get from here to there, right?
I can, yeah.
And he's got his gun, so you could just like shoot from up there at everybody and get them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Don't know if I could do that all in one turn, but yes.
Couple seconds, it's fine.
Sure.
Because I can either use like a misty step and get somewhere immediately, or I could invisibility and sneak around anywhere. So I don't even have to be at that guy. I could be somewhere else.
I'm just saying, I'm in people's face, and I don't think I should go by the purple guy.
Oh, you're right. Maybe I should just start taking out the purple guy like really quickly.
I think that'd be very good for you.
Okay,
What is purple guy? This one?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, as he looks, it seems to be like a pig-like creature that's just absolutely wrapped and entangled by various purple/reddish tendrils. He seems to be wielding almost like a battle axe of sorts, as it seems to be giving off that malice frame.
Okay, maybe then I'll sneak up to that with invisibility, and then you guys can like pick your own targets, and then we can have a signal, and then we can all just like hit it once.
Sure. You want my
That sounds
gun to
fun.
be the signal? Or I bet no. You strike first. You're the signal because you'll lose invisibility, right?
Yeah.
I won't lose it. I won't lose it.
Okay, so me just hitting the crap out of him is a signal?
Yep.
Okay,
And
that works for me.
hopefully you'll smite it. It'll be lightning bolt, big signal.
That's true. That'll be pretty noticeable. Okay,
Perfect.
okay.
I'm gonna
Team.
go up on the tower and then I'll come down to join you guys.
Okay, so Scissor's gonna go out invisible first.
Yep. So just disappear from view.
All right. So go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Is it at
And while she's-
advantage?
It's at advantage.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna greater invisibility and then kind of split off and go up there behind as well.
Perfect. Go ahead and stealth check for me as well. You said greater visibility, just making sure?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Level 4.
Perfect. All right.
29.
Stay by this tree down here.
All right. Adek, since you really haven't moved, you're fine. So 29, Avum.
26.
26. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll some perceptions here. Make it disadvantage. Yep. Okay. All right. So as you are currently making your way, the cracking of the fire warms you a little bit scissory as you make your way up, and the creature just looks around and doesn't really seem to have noticed your arrival at all. Avum, it doesn't seem, you just hear slight from the webbed up prisoners. And again, no one seems to have detected your presence just yet.
Awesome. Okay.
Steady aim and waiting.
And then I wait for 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, so Yeah, I kind of like, I take my sword and is there, before I strike though, actually, is there anything different about this guy or the way that the malice is or anything?
Yeah, so since you're up close, you can look, and past times, basically only the weapons would be infused and there'd be some elements going off of them. Usually there was only undead. As you're looking, he doesn't seem to be undead. So,
Okay.
yeah.
He seems alive.
He seems to be alive, just something about him seems to be infused with the malice almost even more intensely.
Okay. And I don't, have we ever seen it this intense before?
You have never seen it this intense before, prior to the Calamity.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Cool. And advantage, I'm assuming, because I'm...
Oh, very much. Yep, very. You're stealth and you're invisible.
Perfect. I rolled 2 10s on the die. I think I still hit though, I'm hoping. That would be very silly. 19.
Misses. As it strikes up and it just, you look and you're so confident as you go in and it just ping goes off and you realize the creature is wearing heavier armor and it just ricochets off and it looks behind you and it goes and just raises the alarm and the creature up top.
I'll take that as a signal. I'll fire away.
Okay, and
can I do my second attack or?
I'll say yes. Go ahead and make a second attack. You can go ahead and make a second attack. Avon, okay. Go ahead and get your thing off. Then we're going to do initiative.
Okay, I miss again.
Okay, so.
And I can't see her, right? Because I'm behind the.
Well,
yeah,
correct. So. The position is you should basically have half cover at this point.
I didn't think so. Yeah. Plus, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I got the natural 20.
So. All right, and you're attacking the bokoblin up top?
Yeah.
All right.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
It never fails. I felt it. As I was rolling, I'm like, this girl's gonna miss. I just know it. We set it up too nice. She always crumbles right when it happens.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
14. 21 plus 31. 38 points.
All right. As you and it goes flying through the air and cuts it right into the neck, and you just see almost like green ichor just go flying out of its neck. It looks and goes, and that's where we'll go ahead and take a break. As we'll pick up with initiative. All right, so stay tuned here for for about 10 minutes, everybody. We'll catch you soon. This is going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned, everybody. welcome back, everybody. We're on the right screen this time. If you're just now joining us, welcome. We're so glad that you are here tonight. You have joined us as we are doing some guardian hunting, but have stumbled across a camp of some of Ganon's troops, or I should say the Dark Vati's troops, I should say. So as our heroes have spoken to a Lionel and made an agreement to kill the leader and bring back his head for the Lionel to not kill them. And in an attempt to try to cause a bit of a surprise round, unfortunately, that kind of fell through, and our party has been spotted. As we pick up, we rolled initiative over break. So as we pick up as Scissory, the Bokoblin leader cries out, "Ah!" And then the horns start blowing as Avum, you fire off your pistol shot, and it goes right through the neck of the Bokoblin firing off the horn, and it is cut short as it goes down to one knee. And Scissory, the Guardian's head swivels. It turns red as its whole body just turns red. What was once cyan. And suddenly you see its center eye just ching, and it fires.
It was nice knowing you, Scissory.
So at this point, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'm assuming this is an elemental damage that I could use with my shield.
This is not an elemental damage. Okay. This is...
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Good question, though.
Literally another 5 for a 12.
Okay. So that'll be...
Oh, I'll probably use my, if it's bad, but anyway, keep going.
Since this is a dex saving throw, that would be evasion. Uncanny dodge doesn't work here, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. See, I still don't rogue very well.
Thank you for reminding me of something.
You're welcome.
I just read that. I was like, oh yeah,
I forgot about that.
It's fine. So as it fires and lands right where you are, and just in a puff of fire and smoke, you're hit with 19 radiant damage, and then 15 force damage. I'm sorry, 6.
Is this magic because I'm resistant to magic damage?
Unfortunately, this is not magic. This is not a spell.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, 16 force damage, so 35 damage total.
35, okay.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
And the creature that's next to you is then going to go ahead and make its own saving throw, and fails.
Whoa.
And going to take, woo!
At least he took some damage.
21. And it goes flying. At this point, the creature is then going to, the guardian is then going to walk down this direction. And that is its turn. Scissory, you're up.
Okay. Just like sizzling from this thing. And I'll be like, all right, let's go. And I will charge in at this guy again. Trying my best to hopefully hit him this time.
Perfect. He was knocked prone, so you are, you do get advantage.
Perfect. Still rolled the same number on the die, but I'm hoping I hit him this time with a 21.
That does hit.
Perfect. I will, as a bonus action, cast Branding Smite.
Ooh.
And then also do a smite, right? I can do that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So there's gonna let me get some dice out.
Yep. And
2d6.
And you do get sneak attack on this one as well.
Yes. So just to let you know, the radiant damage, that's radiant damage versus Branding Smite.
Yeah.
And and then it is 2d6 of that, and it sheds a dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible, if that applies.
Can't become. Okay, good to know. All right, perfect.
And then there's one. He's not a fiend, is he?
Yes, he is.
More dice! Okay. 1, 2.
Jeez. Level 12, everybody.
Lit Mark, is the hook shot a action or bonus action with a gun?
The hook shot, if you're... I think, did I not label that on your thing?
I don't...
What are you trying to shoot with it? To like go somewhere?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, if I shoot, is it a bonus action to go with it, or
It's an action just to shoot and aim at something and go with it,
okay?
right?
Gotcha.
I should have listed it under.
I was
double
just
check
reading it
here.
wrong, maybe.
It just looks like you make an attack, and that's instead of shooting, though, you go with the.
Yeah. So
Okay,
basically,
movement.
yeah, it's in place. So it's
either
an
or.
action.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
a dash, kind of. It sounds like.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. That's how it operates.
52.
Sheesh. Okay, and that.
A lot of that being radiance.
Yep. So. Okay. All right. As you just wham, and you just see a lightning bolt just, and it goes everywhere, and it just you're.
Is it dead? Or
Nope.
should I go in for another one?
It's
no,
still,
okay.
It's still alive.
All right, let's go in number 2. Still on the ground?
Still prone. Yeah.
Okay. 20?
Just hits.
Oh, good. I'm gonna do one more smite. I'm trying to take him out. I don't want him near attic. I just want him gone.
Okay.
So yeah, another smite. That's okay. $33.
33. Okay. He is barely up, but he is still hardy.
Okay.
All right. So with that, Adek, you're up.
All right. So, I'm still somewhat hidden at this point.
At this point, you are kind of hidden. The Guardian hasn't seemed to at least be alerted to you, but it's hard to tell with some. It's hard to tell from some of the other monsters.
Well, let's ruin that. Goes to Sugar Slate and activates his armor into haste mode, and he is going to then blaze it over to here on the Guardian.
All right.
And with that, I'm going to use my haste action to punch it.
Okay.
That's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And a max damage of 13 thunder damage to it.
Okay, 13. All right. As you run up and just...
I will tell Scrappy, perch in the tree, shoot it in the eye.
Okay.
Hope
All
that
right.
he can do it.
All right. So since it's a called shot, it will be disadvantage.
Sounds good. All right. Disadvantage is going to be a 21 to hit.
That still hits.
Ooh, nice shot, Scrappy. What's my bonus on that? +4. Okay. Where did that die go? I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'll find it later. That's 8 damage. 8 force damage.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right, and at that, it's going to use a legendary action, and it's going to go ahead and take a swipe at you with one of its claws attack. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
That misses.
As you take up your shield and parry it away. Avum, you're up.
All right. Quick glance at the people muffled in the spider web.
Yes.
Can I take a look and know, like, are they dying, being suffocated, or is it like, are they fine if we just leave them for now?
Go and make a medicine check.
Wow. Okay. 18.
It looks like they're able to loosely breathe through it, but it's very difficult, especially as it becomes a little bit more wetted by the breath. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to tell from this, based upon since their movements are so tight, potentially how long they have left.
Second question, if you'll indulge me.
Nope.
Understanding that non-lethal attacks probably would have to be incurred if I were to use an attack to try and free them, and because it'd be more finesse, I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. Could a potential spiritual weapon be used to free them but not hurt them? Just wondering, as a DM, kind of how you would take that. I'm trying to think out of sake of creativity if I need to do that or switch it.
I would say that you could do it, but you would need to make a specific check to make sure you're able to control it. You would need to make a casting check to make sure you can control it in that kind of way.
Okay, cool. Then he's going to take that look back. I'm going to focus on the one nearest, cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I think third level doesn't do anything, right? Is it the next one that does?
No, it's like
second level.
Fourth level.
Yeah. So do second level, just normal. Because I only got 1 4th level slot. To try and like, just kind of a really easy, just dagger and just try and like open up a breathing hole sort of thing at the moment.
So go ahead and make a charisma check to see if you're able to do it.
Charisma check?
Since that's your casting, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So just my modifier, not like a spell attack.
Correct.
Proficiency.
Yeah, correct. This is seeing if you're able to, since it's a web, that you're able to see if you're able to control it in a way to cut it free more than anything.
Cool. 23.
All right. As you're able to focus it, it does take the entire bonus action of this thing in order to cut it free. So it does seem to be doing its job, but it's gonna the person will potentially need to use its action to try and break the rest free, or your action.
Yeah, he's not worried about them getting free at the moment. He just didn't want them dying on their watch. And then I'll just go sprites, make sure they can breathe, and just assist them.
Okay. And she flies off.
And then he'll focus on the bokoblin again with his action. I'll pull up the gun again to make another shot. Since he's invisible, be at advantage. Oh, I forgot about elven accuracy last time. Alright. 3 dice. Wow, that's good, because that's 2 natural ones. But the third one was an 18.
Oh my gosh.
2 natural ones?
Fine. Well, I have 3 dice, so it's fine.
I know, but still, like...
He just saw like poof poof. Hey, wait.
Yeah,
I'll go this one.
You look and you see 2 realities where the gun just explodes on you, and you follow the one saying, "Nope, that's the one we're going."
Yeah, so 22.
22, yeah, that hits.
Oh, I love elven accuracy so much.
Sheesh.
All right, so it's gonna be 24. Plus math, man. 34, 37 points.
Sheesh, all right. As you take it, and you see it as it just seems to be like on its knees, just trying to cover the wound that you had last time. And you look and you aim and you fire. As at this point, it looks up, at the last second, you just see it go right between the eyes, and the back just explodes with green ichor. And at that point, it just goes flying backwards. You hear
They call me Ava Wick. And then he just starts moving forward. I'll go here so I can be within eye shot of Scissory, but then also see the next person as well for my next medicine check.
Perfect. All right. Well, it's Boyo number one's turn, and he is going to go ahead and stand up, and he just looks at you, Scissory. And he's going to go ahead and make an attack on you. The first attack being a 18 to hit.
Miss.
All right, as you take the sword and you parry it away, with the second blow being a 22 to hit.
Hit.
And then the third one is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So as you parry away, you get excited, and this other one just then quickly come through with this other long sword attacks.
I'm gonna reroll the third one.
Reroll the third one?
Action.
All right. That is going to be a 19.
It still hits.
All right. As the other one, it just hits it far less.
Don't do it. Reroll it.
All right. And at this point, it's going to go ahead, and first attack is going to be a 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the second hit is going to be... Oops. 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
You're not concentrating on any spells, correct?
Not anymore.
Okay, perfect. All right. It's going to go ahead and stay there, as it's then going to go ahead and, let's see. No, that's all it's going to do. And then the Guardian's going to look at you and try and make another swipe attack at you. That's a natural 1, so that fails. All right, and then next up is the Skulltula. It's going to go ahead and turn around as it just scuttles and turns its position toward you, Attic, and a web just comes shooting out of its mouth for a 25 to hit.
I got 26 AC right now with the haste.
Okay.
Yes.
As the web does collide onto you, but you're so fast, for a split second it's able to get to you, you're able to move aside, and it just looks, and it is then going to go ahead, walk on up, it hit, and it's going to go ahead and make an attack roll.
Alright.
That's going to fail with a 21.
I need this 26 AC by myself over here.
Yeah. All right. Back to the top of the order. We got our Guardian friend.
Our best friend.
It's going to go ahead and walk over here. It does provoke an attack of opportunity, a deck.
Double check my reactions and see if I want to use it. Yeah, I'll use it.
All right.
And then Gartok runs in and joins the fight. What?
Oh my gosh, he came! I didn't think he would, but he did.
Punchy for a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. And that will be 9 thunder damage for that.
Okay. Perfect. As it then looks back and just fires at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at Attic, and so does the Skulltula. It fails.
Luckily, I have advantage now for a 21.
Okay, so you are going to take half damage, but you do succeed.
Okay.
So that'll be...
Guardian's been eating us this whole fight.
Yeah.
So that'll be 7 radiant, and then
That's already halved.
that's already halved.
Okay.
and then 2 force damage.
Sure. And I do make concentration.
Okay, go ahead and do. All right, perfect. So that'll be 11 force damage on the Skulltula. And that'll be the Guardian's turn as it continues to make its way over in this direction as it just kind of stomps on both crates, completely shattering them. And this guy should be marked as dead. All right. So that is the Guardian's turn. Scissory, you are up.
All right.
Oh, Scissory, real quick.
All right.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I forgot about this little detail.
Oh yeah, is it a malice?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. We're good. We're good. A 25.
You're able to resist. You feel the malice seeping into the wounds, but you feel some slight divine energy as it surges out of it and is able to resist it.
Oh, awesome. Then I'll, he's up now, right? So just rolling it. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I missed on the first hit.
All right?
I'll have you
18.
reroll it.
Right, yeah? Okay.
You've already spent your reaction.
Was that this turn? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Never mind.
That's alright. I have another attack, I think. Okay. Yeah, it's better. 25.
That was a pity reroll there.
What, 25?
Yeah.
Yep. So as it tries to parry, it misses, and you're able to find an opening and strike it.
Awesome. Does it look like it's teetering on the edge, or does it look like it still could keep going?
It looked like it's teetering on the edge. You do get sneak attack since you're going on it with it solo
Okay.
as a swashbuckler.
Okay.
Swashbuckler.
Yeah, I'll just see what I can do. 19.
Okay, 19. As you go and just and you just take it and just strike it right through its mouth, and then pull it out, and it just crumbles to the ground, and the malice just starts to seep off of its body.
Awesome. I'll just kind of yell out to everyone. I'll be like, "Okay, malice down!" And I will run up to engage the guardian.
Okay.
Space a little bit.
All right. It's going to go ahead and use a legendary action to take a swipe at you, Scissory. That is only going to be an 18 to hit. So that misses. All right. Next up is Attic.
Sweet. I don't like this guardian running away from me, so I'm just gonna Misty Step and then run over the rest of the way to get up to it. And then I'm going to use my attack action with flanking now.
Yep. Go ahead and make it with advantage.
That's a 27 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
7 thunder for the first one.
Okay, perfect.
25 to hit for 11 thunder.
Okay.
And then I will use my hasted action to attack again for a 26 to hit for 9 thunder damage.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so as you just you see one leg just snap off as it goes flying. You see electrical sparks, and it seems to kind of. All right. So that's your turn. That is your turn.
Yep, that's everything.
Awesome, perfect. And with that, Avum, you're up.
Roy. With the guardian moving, was it just seem like a strategic move, or did it seem like it was going after the people at all? I just wasn't sure.
I'd say this would be.
Look like it was...
I'd say this would be an insight check.
I forgot how good he is at insight. 23.
23. You're looking that it was partially strategic, / seeing how other enemies are going down. Its compatriots are going down. It seems to be almost tapping into its programming to take out potentially any prisoners.
Interesting. Okay. With both of them there, I think he's fine. Oof. Shoot. Does it seem like it's still moving there, or is it kind of stopped where it's at?
It's hard to tell because it just got a big beating by.
That's fair.
So it's hard to tell
Like
what.
staggering a bit, but
Yeah.
All right, he'll be a champion. He'll move the spiritual weapon over to the third one.
All right.
To make a slash. This time attempting to see if he can get a little better to help the person break free.
Perfect. Yeah, and it seems that the other one is definitely working itself to break free. It's just very difficult at this point. So because it's very tense webbing. So go ahead and it moves it over.
Yeah, 22 on the other one.
As you're looking, it's the same thing. You're able to cut it even further down and seeming to get it out, and you definitely can hear him start to take a sharp inhale.
And then Avon with his action, he'll move down. He wants to get these guys out of here and take out the Gerudo Gate and slash it down, try and help cut this one free with his action there.
Go ahead and make an attack roll on the webbing.
Attack roll?
Yep.
Still advantage, I'm guessing?
Since you are greater invisible, yeah, technically it would still be an advantage. Because, you didn't
25.
misty step with it. 25. Yeah, able to grab it, just shing, pretty much almost exactly like pretty much exactly like Sam with Frodo, just cutting it open and able to find a perfect way to get down to the webbing. But still, it's going to need some time to take it all off to where they can start running.
Okay. I'll just get out of here, get to safety.
You look.
I know you can't see me. I'm a champion.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. We got this all. We'll handle this. It's fine. Just keep walking.
How are you? All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go down there.
Perfect. All right. He's going to go ahead with that. All right. Gonna walk on over to make 2 attacks on you at it. First attack's a natural 20.
Just a hit then, no crit because of armor.
Right.
Reroll.
You get reroll?
Yeah, I'll give you a reroll. I don't want to have to heal you.
Oh, okay.
So with that is going to be instead a 19. So that is exactly 26.
Oh, okay.
I should say a rolled. Really? A rolled 19, I should say. Sorry.
Oh.
Your rerolls are not coming through.
Yeah, and then not clutch tonight.
And then the last one is going to be a 24, so that misses. So the first one, it's the only one that hits, and it's going to go ahead and do a.
Thanks for saving me on that second hit, Avon. I know you probably rewinded that one, so it didn't hit me.
Go ahead and make
You're welcome, science brother.
8 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure thing. That is a 19.
Okay, you succeed, but you're still going to take half damage from this. That'll be 12 points of poison damage.
Ouch. And I do succeed on the con save.
Perfect. All right, that is its turn. Next up is back to the top of the order, Guardian, as it's going to look around as its leg is slightly limp, and it's going to be just be scanning for which target to go and trying to find who's freeing these captives, and it's just going to look at the one that it saw was just ripped free, and it's gonna fire at it.
Rude.
So it gets disadvantage. It fails. And Avum, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Yeah. 11.
Okay, so you're going to take full damage here first. The other
Probably
person...
where the reroll would have given handy.
Probably.
Oops.
So, unfortunately, as you tell the other person to run, you just see the beam just come striking through, and it explodes. And in the heat, you take 10 points of force damage. Since you did take damage, I think you will need to make a concentration check on.
Yep.
So DC 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
23.
Yeah, you're fine. You look, and unfortunately, all that's left is cindered webbing.
Just look straight back at the guardian. It's about to go down.
All right. But that Scissor, you're up.
Yeah, I think she sees that and gets pretty upset too. So I'm just gonna go in, trying to take this out as quick as possible.
Okay.
Do I roll advantage?
Flanking, yes, you do.
Awesome. 17.
Hits.
It hit that? Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm gonna smite. With sneak attack. Just 23.
23. Okay.
And then second attack. Yeah, that's a 19 on a die, so I'm pretty sure that hits.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
I'm doing another smite
Okay, perfect.
at first level. $23.
All right, perfect. As at this point, another leg goes flying off, and it is starting to look pretty beat up.
If its head is like swiveled in the direction of the people running away, can I like go like move right here so it's like I'm standing in front of it?
Absolutely. Yeah, and it looks like the other two are definitely starting to get a little bit more free. This is just webbing is just really intense.
Okay.
So, also, Commodore's trying to escape webbing.
Yeah.
So, with that, is that your turn then?
Yeah.
All right. Add it.
All right. I'm going to attack this guardian again.
Perfect.
That first attack is a 18
That hits.
for, what was that, 8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 28 to hit,
That hits.
and that will be for 10 thunder damage. And then I will hasted action attack again for
Yeah.
26 to hit
Jeez.
for 10 thunder damage to that again. I'm
All right.
not happy, but what it just did.
Perfect. All right. With that.
Still up?
What?
Is it still up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to look over at this one then, up there.
Yeah.
and I'm going to cast Sanctuary on him.
Good to know. That's a bonus action.
Nice.
Perfect. Green.
So that's the only one I can reach right now.
That is fair. Green. So with that, it's going to go ahead and do a legendary action and attack you, Scissory. That's going to miss as you just take your shield and deflect the claw as it just rears back. At that point, Avum, you're up.
Yeah, I'll kind of stumble and then go back and then look over. Is the body like fully gone?
It's It is just gone.
Yeah, he was like quickly reaching for his diamond, and then sees just like the damage, and then just his eyes just go blank, and he'll just put the diamond back and turn, and then aim straight for the eye. And I'll take the disadvantage.
Yeah,
but since I have advantage, it's straight roll, right?
You're still invisible, so yes, it'll be a flat roll. Yes.
I forgot you're invisible.
Natural 20.
I knew it. Yes.
Just John Wick, just straight face, like. Yeah, he is bad. Ooh. Ooh, that's bad. 17, 27, 34 plus all these sevens. 34, 41. No, that's twice. 41, 45. Sorry.
45?
Because I forgot natural 20. Yeah. So.
That your final answer.
Sorry. I can keep rolling if you want me to.
No. It's fine. We're cool. Perfect. All right. It is still up, but it is definitely actually, wait, hold on.
Then I have a bonus action.
Yeah. So it just, and you just start seeing it just. All right. You have your bonus action.
And then bonus action, the spiritual weapon will go straight for the face as well.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That one will be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because it's just a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, it's just a spiritual weapon.
He is pissed.
Good.
Plus 9. So 26 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. 1d8, right?
If it's a second level, yeah.
1d8 plus 5. 8's away. Sorry. I wasn't going to use it to, like, combat. 7 plus 5, so 12 to the eye.
All right. It's still up, but it is looking rough. And with that, it's going to go ahead and take another swipe at Uadek with his legendary action with a fail, because that's a natural 1. And then the Skulltula is going to go ahead, move over here. It does provoke an attack of opportunity, Adek, if you so choose.
Yeah, I'll punch it.
All right.
I'm not going anywhere near those guys over there. That's a 26 to hit.
All right, that hits.
For 9 thunder damage.
Okay, with that, it's going to go ahead and then shoot a web at you, Scissory, for 20.
Like 20 to hit?
20 to hit, yeah.
So, yeah, I would hit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
As suddenly you're wrapped around in webbing, you are currently restrained.
Okay.
All right. That moment, it's then going to go ahead and walk up to you. And go ahead and make an attack roll. Has advantage on this. That one's cocked. Same roll, but that misses with a 10. As it just goes and tries to find purchase within its webbing, but is unable to do so. It hit one of the harder points where your armor is also at that is also there. So it just reels back, just
Really, that's not where you attack someone. That's never mind.
All right. With that,
Like the mastermind's coming out, but he stops.
Back to the top of the order, we got the Guardian. It's going to look around. It's going to go ahead and this moment, it is scanning. It's going to go ahead and make a wisdom save, fail, and it's going to go ahead, just at this point, try to run away. Scissory, you are restrained, so...
I think my attacks have disadvantage.
Let me double check. I don't know if you get...
What I just read.
Oh, you...
It said attack rolls against the creature had advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay, yep. So, you can go ahead and make an attack roll at disadvantage. Addict, you do get an attack. You do get an attack of opportunity, if you so choose.
I already used it on the skull too. Though.
Oh, that's right, you did.
14.
Misses, and it's just going to go ahead and limp away and make its way over here, and that'll be its turn. Scissory, you're up. You're currently restrained, so you can try to break the webbing, but that's going to be your action.
Okay. I think... Is it like a strength
Yes.
check or... Okay.
It would be a strength check.
It would have to be strength. It wouldn't be...
Correct. Yeah, because
Okay.
you're trying to break out of it.
Okay. I think I'm just going to try to attack this thing.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Cocked. Okay. 19 on the spider.
That hits.
12 for the first damage.
Okay.
This spider doing pretty good.
It's looking pretty all right. Looking pretty beat up now.
Okay. And then second attack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one misses a 3 on the die, so that's like 12 or something. Okay.
Yep, that misses. All right, perfect. So with that, it's going to go ahead and use another legendary action to move. Attic, you're up.
Remind me, I think the last time I fought this, I had my lightning launcher things.
Yeah.
Was that effective or was that like resisted or anything? I can't remember when I that far back.
No, that's fair. Yeah, it's it didn't seem to have any like strong additional effects.
It just like was a normal thing. It didn't resist it or anything. Okay.
Correct.
Sweet. So yeah, I am going to. Oh, do I want to do that or do I want to do the other thing? I'm gonna stick with kind of the vibe I've been going for. I'm gonna start charging at it, and when I get to about here, I'm going to unleash a 3rd level thunder wave on it. So,
Okay.
Nice.
Fun.
Con save from it, please.
Correct. All right. That is a 21.
All right, that will succeed.
Right. As Attic, you just stomp the ground and just the ground shimmers and just quakes and just earth goes flying up, and some of the crates are also just torn asunder and ripped to shreds as it goes forth to the Guardian.
So that is going to be 10, 11. It's a 21, so I'd be down to 10.
Yeah.
Thunder damage.
All right, it's still up, but you definitely see sparks are flying as it seems to be down where it was like at 6, it's now down to 3. It almost seems to be limping along with its legs, but it is being ripped to shreds at this point. All right.
Hasted action.
Yep.
As I continue to run forward, I'm going to go full on Superman punch, try to go for the eye, and just like crush it.
All right.
I'll take a disadvantage if I can go.
Yeah, this will be disadvantage, but you can try.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm not happy with this thing.
I'm feeling it.
That is, I think, gonna hit. That's gonna be a 22.
That hits. Go ahead and roll
Nice.
damage.
Gosh.
That's max for 13 thunder damage.
All right. As you just stomp on the ground and it goes just ripping through, and some of the crates are destroyed, knocks it back as another leg goes flying. You then take the way that thunder wave and almost ride it to a certain degree as you're starting to run up, and then you just use it to catapult yourself and just straight up, just like Superman in the Justice League animated series punching Darkseid after the World of Cardboard speech, just that straight up just that straight up just punch right down, and suddenly its eyes just start going wild as it's cracked, and you just see its head just swiveling and on every single direction. It starts to glow a bright light, and as you land, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I mean, if I can't use the rest of my movement to get out of there, I would, because I know these things explode.
Yes, you can. If you have the rest, yeah. Oh yeah, your movement is increased, so you can run away.
I'm gonna punch it and then just back up.
Basically, and at that point, as you get away, it just explodes and just goes limp on the ground. All right. That is its
And I
turn.
just look over at the other people and be like, get him.
All right. Scissory, you're up.
Oh, really?
There's still the Skulltula.
Yeah, I thought that I just attacked it.
Would it be Avon's turn?
Oh,
Yeah, because
it is Avon. So
didn't have a
I
turn.
looked at
Yeah.
I looked at C for some reason, and first I was like, Scissory, no, Avon, it's your turn.
Alright, cool. So I don't have to go chasing after that thing. Because he was about to. How bad's Scissory looking at the moment? Still
Like-
okay for him?
I could survive another round.
You don't need to survive another round. But... Alright. Can I do the same thing with Scissory, though? Can I use a spiritual weapon to try and cut her out?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. So I'll move this spiritual weapon over to attempt that. 19. You said it's a
Yeah.
charisma roll, right?
Yeah, it's a charisma roll, so you are able to cut her free.
Sweet.
Awesome. Thanks.
And then I'm going to walk over to you. And you don't see this. But I'm going to take the blade, and he's going to cut his hand. And in reverse, the blood's going to come out and then turn into healing. And I'm going to do life transference to heal Scissory.
Fine.
So I will take 48 points of damage, and she'll get twice as much healing.
I love how D8 can just sound like I'm
Yeah,
taking
48, yeah.
48.
I always think it says 48 too.
Yeah.
Every time.
25. So you take 50 points of healing.
Nice.
Sheesh.
That helps a lot. I was pretty injured.
So yeah, then like as the blood's just coming out, it's like her wounds are being reversed back. Healed. So
Perfect.
there's
All
my
right.
turn.
All right. Well,
And then I'll scootle around to get flanking.
Skulltula's up. It's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks on you, Scissory. First attack
Okay.
is going to miss with an 18. Second attack is going to hit with a 24.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and do 10 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
16.
Okay, so you're going to take half damage from this.
There were crates in the way of deck. He would have seen it.
50. So that'll be 10 points of poison damage.
10. Okay.
Yep, and that'll be its turn. Now, Scissory, you're up.
Okay. I'll be like, oh, hey, thanks. I feel pretty good. And
Yeah, you're welcome.
She doesn't notice.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's 25.
Yep, that hits.
some sneak attack.
Yep.
23.
Okay.
And then second attack. Same, actually, dice roll as last time.
All right.
Is it looking rough?
It's looking really beat up. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just go. Well, we'll see. 10.
Okay, it's still standing, but it is definitely on its last legs. So
Okay.
with that, Adek, you're up.
Sweet. So I will speed hustle over, and I would probably run right where Ava is and try to flank, and I just bowl him over as I'm trying to get into flanking position. Sorry, man.
I imagine he's probably prone with a -2.
Since standing up doesn't provoke AOs, I mean, if you want to, sure.
100% will flavor take it.
Absolutely.
As long as I don't have to do concentration check.
No, you don't.
28 to hit the first one.
That hits.
Oh, you just do your thing. You look
10
really
thunder.
cool from down here.
10?
10
Right.
thunder.
As you just run up and just smack it right onto its skull, and it just cracks. And you hear it go, and its just legs just curl up, and it is dead.
Oh, I think there's a soft spot down here. It says it after it dies.
I'll pull out my ghost lantern, then see him, and then hold my hand down to pick him up. Sorry, bro.
Oh, it worked out great. Perfect. What happened to the guard? Oh, good.
Yeah,
That was
everyone's good. Everyone's
surfing
done.
the ground. It was pretty dopers.
Whoa!
Took out one of the prisoners.
Saw that.
Yeah. I walk over to the other ones. Kind of start to help out. Hey, are you guys okay?
Yeah. So as you
I thought that was in character. Yeah.
We're good.
No, we're
You
fine.
know the SNL guy, yeah. Okay. Just
All right. Yes, as you help them out, you see it's one man and one woman, and they seem to be of tanner complexion. Most likely, they are from the southern regions of Hyrule, and as you pull them out, they're looking around. Say, thank you so much.
Sorry, your friend sit in the middle of it if you knew them.
The woman speaks up. Oh, we kind of knew Harold. We met him on the way from Soraya town, in the hopes of being able to find refuge in Kakariko. But so many monsters have just spread out. So many skirmishers.
Yeah, how did this happen?
The man speaks up and goes, well, you see, we were just in a caravan. They were coming, some members were coming from Soraya town, we were in Lurline, and then we were making our way to hopefully make it to Kakariko to potentially seek refuge. Things have gotten pretty bad in some of the cities. Potential targets for Vati's forces.
That makes sense.
So, unfortunately, though, we were ambushed by various Bacalans and Zelfos. We had mercenaries with us, but I guess not enough rupees. There weren't enough rupees in the world to be able to protect us.
Do you know why they were keeping you alive?
I guess is for sport. I don't know. Maybe to take us back to Castletown. We couldn't understand what they were saying. If they were saying anything, it just sounded like gibberish to us.
Okay. Well, are you guys hurt? Do you need healing or anything? Or
The only healing that we need is therapy. But I did not mean for that to sound funny.
I know. It's so like I feel like every NPC like that kind of is what they need.
It's
and every PC.
It's the Asterian mental breakdown that he just has. Like,
it is. Honestly, that needs to be a T-shirt. It's the only healing I need is therapy.
The only healing I need, therapy.
yeah. So, yeah, and she looks like
The road to Kakariko is safe, just not through the woods. There's a Mr. Garrick the Lionel there.
Yeah.
Oh, we heard some Lionel roars during the night, but that's good to know that he's that direction. We'll try to make
Very
our
nice.
way. We'll try to make a Lionel who's nice. Are you kidding?
Of course, we had a pleasant conversation with him. We told him
We did have a nice talk, yeah.
Actually, he was the one that requested we come here and save you, actually. Well, or slaughter the rest of them. Save you was not really part of the plan, but that was ours.
I don't believe you.
What?
See, that's what I told you.
Alex
Everyone's not
and
going to
the
believe me.
just
You
kinda
need a photo.
Just
Look,
like
and he does the illusion of like him talking to us. Seriously, this has happened.
We're not like best friends, but like we did have a nice little deal. I just gotta get the
This is
head
why I
over
want a
there.
photo. No one believes me.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a photo. I don't think we're that good.
I mean, if you just like snap one,
The
that should
fact
be
that
fine.
you managed to survive a Lionel is impressive in and of itself, but I don't believe that you talked to one and lived.
Oh. Well, I mean, you don't have to believe us, but
Abel
I guess
walks
we'll
away.
just have to-
Starts to go after the head of the purple one, and he's gonna start getting.
Wait, let me cut it. Sword, malice.
Alright, and goes for the bokoblin. He'll take his head. He even doesn't know which one he was talking about. He's just gonna bring all the heads back.
Fair enough.
oh no.
Well, it was red. It wasn't purple. This one's looked more purple to me.
He
I
said
don't
the
know.
purple leader,
I don't know.
but
Maybe this one up at the tower was the leader. Do you know the high rankings of?
yeah,
Okay.
malice equals leader, probably.
Not necessarily.
Sister, do you have
Yeah.
conversating these two?
What?
You got taken care of these two?
Oh, yeah, guys. Actually, Attic, question, because you're the Lionel expert, it seems. Light Realm Lionel expert.
Okay.
Sort of, because you said we couldn't talk to him, but we did. But other than that, you seem to know a lot about them. If we bring them with us to help them, do you think that will not work out?
So what I was
be
thinking is they stay here with me while I search the Guardian. You two could maybe go drop the head off. And then after you're done, we could walk them to Kakariko.
Okay.
Presumably if we have what we need from this Guardian.
Yes.
Yeah, otherwise we're
That
gonna go
works.
hunting for more because we're trying to harvest some parts.
Sure. I don't know how much of another Guardian I mean, I could go for a little longer, but
I'm
yikes.
fine.
It's pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah, so does that sound like a plan for you two? You don't have to talk to the Lionel.
I was not even thinking about. No,
Okay, that's
Well-
fine.
it's the plan sounds good, but no, I wasn't even thinking about talking to a Lionel. That just sounds crazy.
It did happen.
All right, so you two are going for the respective bokoblins and a deck you're searching, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'll say Avum and Scissory go ahead and make for me survival checks, and then Attic go ahead and make for me an investigation check.
Wow.
17.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh. I will flash a genius test for a 26.
Okay. So you both, so Scissory and Avum, you were both able to take care. Scissory, you specifically are able to take care of just a simple chop. Avum, it's a little bit more involved than you probably ever expected. It's probably one of the more grisly sights that you probably have done in a while, but there you go. And with that, Attic, you're able to find 6 screws, 2 springs, 5 gears,
Nice.
and 1 more roll. And you do see in the center, there is the giant core.
Yes.
And it is still intact.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Amazing.
I will extract those items.
Yeah, since you know exactly how to do it. It's against like child's play. You're easily able to do so.
There's like grease and stuff all over his face when he gets out with all these items. It just
Did you find it?
on Christmas morning. Yeah.
You're covered in grease. We're covered in bokoblin blood. Yeah, it's great.
Is he vibrating again?
Oh, he's very
I
happy.
just picture like this, like as he's just covered in grease, so both on the face and the arms, and he just this absolutely just wild expression, just
Look what I found!
Very
while
happy.
being
The other twos
covered.
are like, and these are the champions of Hyrule?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, while
Yeah.
being covered in wounds and stuff like that. Like,
Question by the way, when I cut the head off, did the
Yeah.
malice like disappear?
the malice is still somewhat there, but you seem to be a little bit more resistant to its effects since you made that save earlier.
Okay. So yeah, I'll be the one that picks it up.
You cleanse it with your sword.
Yeah, maybe get rid of the malice and don't
Can
give
I, like,
that to
yeah,
Lionel
well,
to make it a malice Lionel.
I know, that's actually what I was kind of worried about. If I like tap it with my sword, like all the little points of malice will like
The malice, as you kind of poke at it, the radiance of the Master Sword does seem to slightly evaporate it.
Okay. Yeah, just trying to like clean it off best I can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, well we can go.
Vacuum cleaner. No longer.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, it's like, you know how like when you go like on every like part of the surface, like just is there anything of note on around the camp before we take off?
Yeah, go ahead and make investigation checks for me, everybody. Or those
Around
who
the
are
bodies.
those who are looking, I should say.
I was gonna say Avon was, but he rolled a 2, so he's on the edge of the field just tapping his foot. Just like sitting with the heads, just waiting.
13.
23. As you are currently looking around, you look into the various crates, and you do gather that there is about 200 rupees. You also gather various food supplies. Some it seems to be rotting, though. Some fish. And on the bodies, you're able to find a short bow off the bokoblin up top, and then a long sword and a shield off of the bokoblin leader. And let's see, just making sure I have all that information.
Are we,
And,
do we have a group fund, or is that being split up 50 gold?
Full plate, I should say, as well. A full plate armor. So,
Okay.
Usually,
I think we just split it.
Okay. I'll make note for Demi another 50 rupees.
okay.
Put in my inventory of stuff. Oh, any parts that could be scavenged for monster parts, since they are bokoblins?
Yes, absolutely. With that survival check, you're able to get 2 bokoblin horns, and 2 bokoblin guts.
Any from our malice guy?
Yes,
Or
one.
is that the 2?
There'd be 1 additional horn, and then a tooth.
Ooh. Looking over at the Sculla? Is that what it's called again?
Sculptula.
Sculla. Is there anything worthwhile for parts with the Sculla?
Not necessarily parts, but you could potentially try to milk it for its venom.
Milk it. It's just a weird.
It is, but that is an actual
No, I
thing.
know, yeah, I know what it is.
Trust me, I know it's completely weird, but it's an actual thing.
So, just a thought. Should I try to
Yeah.
milk this for You know, I think I'm gonna try.
What
I'm gonna
the
try and
heck?
milk.
What do you
Yes,
mean milk it?
I think I'm gonna
What
try
is
and milk
wrong
it for the, just for the venom. Isn't that right? You know, you milk it.
The light brown thing?
Extract the poison. Well, extract is probably a better word. Yeah, maybe. But yes, I'm gonna milk it. I'm gonna try and milk the Scotchla.
I hate this. Go ahead and make a survival check. I regret everything. Make a survival check.
Guidance.
TPK, 12 Guardians go over the hill. Pew, pew, pew.
Join us next week for...
Do I have advantage on milking the Scotchla?
God, no.
Oh, my.
You almost have disadvantage for that.
15.
15. So you're looking at it, and I hate this. As you look, you're able to extract at least one dose of that you could potentially put on a weapon or a dagger to do additional 5d8 poison damage.
5d8?
That's a lot.
I'm not making fun of the milk anymore.
There's a reason this now. The Constitution save is like it is a 14. 14 save, 5d8 poison.
Beautiful.
So Skulltula, milked poison, DC 14.
Yep.
To coat on the weapon.
One dose.
These weapons that we found or armor look like they have any special properties, or are they just regular?
They seem to be regular.
Okay. I mean, I might take the full plate back with me if you guys.
Sure, I don't want it.
But I don't know if you guys want any of the other stuff.
Nah.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna sell it, honestly. Plate can go for pretty good cost.
For sure.
Yep, go for it.
So I'll go to the other two and be like, since I'm taking this, I'm trying to get rid of it. You can take my 50 rupees for hopefully helping you guys out if you need anything.
Oh no, we couldn't.
Not you two.
Oh, you're talking about. I was like, why are you giving it to us? Like, oh no, please don't. Thanks.
The two who need therapy, I'm gonna try to give them 50 rupees.
Yeah.
They look at it and
somebody.
They look at it and just thank you. This will help even in general to us to explore and get potentially to Kakariko, maybe beyond.
Could you also aid in, at the very least, getting word to Harold's family if they are survived, or even helping get his remains?
Oh, we can certainly try. We can. They look and say, "What remains?"
I mean, you could ashes, people cremate people. I don't know.
We can do what we try, but we can definitely let them know if we find them.
No, of course. I mean, like in Kakariko for now, but afterwards.
Right.
I really appreciate it.
We could do what we can.
Awesome.
Scoop
So
up the dirt and ash, and then just gives them a vial of Harold's burnt ground.
we're gonna help
more
you.
Therapy.
Yeah. So we'll go give the head, then are we gonna meet back here and then head? We can escort you.
Yeah, I'll sit with
Kakariko.
these two and help them get back to Kakariko with you. We can all do that if you want to. So go drop it off. I'll wait here with them.
Sure.
You don't want to talk to Garok, our friend?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I didn't really
Okay.
talk to him before. I don't think we're friends, so
That's true. It's
I mean,
just
we
us.
aren't
We're
either,
special.
I think he
Fine.
has something against light realm people and likes the Twilight realm people.
That probably was what it is, honestly.
I feel like he'd be good security. Ooh.
Okay, here's the thing, Avum, though. I think no pictures. Okay, promise me you won't ask.
No, I'm not going to promise you.
Promise me.
We have the leverage. That's not where I'm not gonna get into fight.
We
I'm
do
not
not
gonna get
have
into fight.
leverage.
We
I
do have
know where
leverage.
the line is.
No,
and
I'm not
you
going to cross
don't.
the line. I promise I'm not going to cross the line. I'm just saying he did believe me, so. Just saying.
Well, who cares?
I do.
We know it. No pictures. I'm the one with the camera, and I'm the one that gets to take the pictures. So I don't want a picture of him.
I'll let you shoot my gun if you want.
I can just take it later and shoot it.
I tell you, good luck. I don't have any
Anyway,
cell
we're
phones.
no pictures.
Oh.
Actually, Attic, why
Oh.
don't you hold on to my camera? Just right, you want to hold on to it.
Sure.
Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna really hold on to it the whole time, making sure that no one tries to steal it from me.
That's right. Dang it.
I don't think I can lift that.
I know. Yeah.
She tries and she just like dive bombs into the Too heavy.
I'm just gonna like full on running back it and just hold on to it.
Oh my god, you two are the worst. It just starts dragging because he can't lift the head either. He's just gonna start dragging the head on the ground behind him.
Perfect.
I don't think he wants. Well, we can bring him two. Maybe he'll like two.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
bringing
like
them
it's a nice
both.
little present.
That's what I'm saying. We had leverage. We were a little tough. I'm gonna do Phantasmal Force on someone if they say they don't believe me.
Well,
Some
that's
great
pretty rude,
detail.
Yes.
They're gonna have to smell his breath of in the face.
Okay. You vent
just
on the way over.
Yeah, he vents the
get it out
entire
of your
way on the way
system.
over.
He, at this point, you see Gartok, and he just looks over, and it seems to be almost looking in your direction as though he's waiting for your arrival.
I don't think his head even moved. Never mind.
Hi.
Hello.
Did you bring Purple Head?
Both of them.
Bring it here before me.
Sure. Walk over.
Right. As you do so, he kind of steps down, just and looks at them, kind of leans down, and he then turns around and then just gets back up on his little hill area. Throw them in that water. Then you may go.
Oh, sure. You like to keep heads in the water? Like a thing?
Right.
That's fun. Okay.
So weird.
So toss it into the water. Can I like see if there's other heads in there?
This is. There are a lot of dead bodies in this pool of water. There's like you see a Zora, a Rito, a Hylian.
Oh no!
A lot.
It's like,
do not tell Adek about this part.
yeah, we're not gonna tell, but he was totally right. That's like,
Do you think he wants this head too? Because I'm just gonna roll it.
yeah, just throw it in. Yeah, just throw it in.
Just leave. I can't throw it. I'm just gonna
Oh
roll it.
my gosh, I take it from his hand. I like toss.
No. Go.
Sure. And we are now somewhat allies in this fight against Malice.
All right, well, have a good day.
All right.
Take off.
You're saying there are more, and there's like as they're walking away, there are more enemies that we're going to fight. In case you want to help us kill all of them later, there's a big war happening. Okay, have a good day.
I'm like dragging him, and like as his voice fades off in the background.
Good honor. And then I do minor illusion, and I show where he had stepped back just to get like the sight of Scissor being like, yeah, sure. And then like, yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah, see? That's great. That like was creepy. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude, again, we're not telling Adek about that one.
So yeah,
Not
I mean,
even-
maybe we are just like the most persuasive people ever.
It just kind of leans into
Oh.
whispers like when they're far enough away. Like, I mean, that is fine just to leave by it. I mean, there's like a lot of heads of like other things like that. That thing doesn't need to be stopped eventually, does it?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe we can come back
Like a Zora's head.
like
in
when
there?
it's
Like,
all
that's-
over or
sounds-
something. Yeah, that's not
dangerous.
good. We'll say, yeah.
Okay, maybe not like top of the list, but like
Like he's
maybe we'll
not.
just
I
keep
feel
an eye
like
on
I
him.
wouldn't want him to be my friend if he's just like murdering people and throwing.
I mean, but maybe
things.
we can like redeem him or something. You know, like, give him a good arc. You know. Everyone looks a bad boy.
Maybe,
that, you know,
maybe
things
we're done. Like,
good.
we'll add at the very bottom of the list. You know, like when we're done with everything.
All
then
right,
maybe
yeah,
we'll-
he does. Yeah, I'll give him a cross for his skull leg. So.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah.
We go back.
Okay. So, as you make your way back, is there anything else you wanted to do as you look around the camp, or are you all set?
I'm just gonna grab the armor on my back and
Perfect.
get ready to head back.
All right.
Yeah.
With that, you do realize that you will make it to Kakariko Village by sundown, but there's plenty of time within the day. You make your way back along the dusty road and through the fort, the makeshift fort. There, the people that you rescued part ways and go try to find a place to stay for the night using the rupees that you provided.
Can you just? I mean, in case other people don't believe us, we kind of like at least assure them that this actually happened. That's him. We talked to him twice.
It's one of those things of the idea of someone talking to a Lionel and survive you're gathering is just so improbable to these
Even they're
people.
so tired.
I mean, but I'm just saying, like, you guys can go rest. I'm just saying, do you really think we're going to lie about this in the middle of everything that just happened?
I don't know. The world is very chaotic at this point.
Ava, you need to let it go. You need to.
Trying to select the other Kakariko. It really happened, though.
You know what? Who I bet's gonna believe you? Your girlfriend that you miss so much.
You know, I'd actually forgot about it. I'm gonna go check it out.
So-
He just starts walking away.
She is
Tell her everything about this.
she is currently outside of the Impa's house and is currently there waving and saying, "Oh, are you all ready to head to Holodrum?" What is
Better
this?
Lionel, though.
Oh! And you survived.
Twice. We didn't know what they were.
You know,
They're really cool.
I'm more surprised that you survived than anything, but that's quite impressive.
Everyone keeps saying that. All right.
Yeah. Are you ready to head to Holodrum?
Can I sell the armor real quick?
Yeah. So, selling the armor, it is slightly damaged, so it won't go for like 900, but you can definitely sell it for like 600 for scraps.
Well, mending it up if I have to, but yeah.
Yeah. So at most you can sell it for 900 rupees, no problem, since full play goes for like 1800.
Sweet.
Okay.
While he's doing
900?
Yeah.
Avam's going to sulk a little bit, and I'm sure Demi and him are going to go say goodbye to Demi's family, and then he's going to make himself feel better by telling all the little kids an embellished but truthful story of what happened.
That's
Full
so
illusions.
cool! That's so cool that you talked to a Lionel!
Yeah, see,
We're gonna try it out too.
It's very real. It's
Yeah.
extremely dangerous. You shouldn't do it, but for us professionals, it was a good time. Something that you could learn from, and Lionel could probably learn something from too. Please don't go near it. He has a skull lake. I don't want you guys to be,
He has a what?
Yeah, a death lake. He will kill you and put your heads in the lake.
You tell the kids, but you don't tell
Yep.
He goes,
So don't go
What
near
is
it.
it?
what? Mom?
But look how cool this is.
What are you? Mom! And
See,
Demi
I kept them out of danger.
Demi's just facepalming at this point. So,
Grandmama, it's been a pleasure. I love you.
perfect.
We'll be back, I'm sure, for vacations. We'll split holidays.
So, perfect. And with that, if there's anything else you wanted to take care of beforehand, or...
Quick question.
Yeah.
With this now having both of the ancient
Yes.
giant cores and having the schematics, is this something I can do on the road, or would I have to be with an arcane forge for this?
You would definitely need to be at an arcane forge for this one.
Okay.
Just want to take a night, Aaron? Want to do his thing?
This is gonna take more than a night. I'm just going to be upfront because this is
How long do I guess it would take?
probably a week.
All right, guys. Fine, we did my thing. That's all we said we're gonna do here. We're gonna go.
I mean, could your dad like start on it, and you could like?
I have to leave my armor here. Should be a bit of a problem.
Right.
Aw.
No, it's okay. We did our job. We got it.
I
We're
mean,
ready.
is this something you think would aid you for the temple that you are going to fight at? Or no, I guess we don't know if you're going to fight, actually.
I don't exactly know what I'm gonna face there, but maybe.
But would you feel more ready to face it with this project of yours?
I don't know. Let's go though. Like we said, we'd only be here 3 days, and it's taking more than 3 days. So let's go.
Well, we can go to Holodrum first.
If I find
And we can always come
arcade
back
force
here.
there,
Yeah,
I guess
we
it's
can see if we
possible
can
to
find
find one there. Right.
I was
Well,
just saying,
and-
Right, pops.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's possible.
Okay, listen. We have the power of just teleporting around now. So even if there's nothing at Holodrum, we can just come back here later.
Yes.
Okay.
So
just give me a chance to.
no, we made a deal. It was 3 days max, and it's going to
Well, that
take
was the
beyond
hunt,
that.
to be fair.
Well, we didn't make a deal about. We said we were going to go after the 3 days. So
We
That's
are
what
on a
we're
little
gonna
bit of a time crunch.
yes,
Yes.
Sure, but
so we're going.
this is going to aid us against Vati and everything, right?
I could spend the next year in that forge making things
That's
that can
also
help
fair.
us against Vati. We need to get other things done too. Let's go.
Just figure you want it done before the end of the campaign. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like we're going the opposite direction of Vati, so we might have some time.
Okay, alright.
True.
All right. Everyone good?
Yeah, Holodrum.
All right. So
Bye, pops.
at that point, Demi then uses her creation bard ability and summons the chalk. Then makes the circle that she saw in the vision to be able to teleport to Holodrum, and you feel yourselves being torn apart and being shifted halfway across the world. And at this point, it's currently almost night. And then when you arrive in the shrine on the other side, it is daytime. It is almost like at sunrise at this point. And you look and you
Probably
see...
don't have their sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look and you see a sprawling metropolis with people starting to wake up and are walking around. But even for early morning, it seems that people are everywhere talking and laughing. Guards are adorned in what look like parade-type armor, wielding pikes and halberds. The structures ranging from 2 stories to 4. There are red and blue banners everywhere with musical notes and drama masks on them, towering higher than most to any you've seen before. There's one structure that stands above them all with a red brick tower. From there, you see above you a floating island as a group of loftwings fly in formation from it. They dive down toward the city and then overlook a specific flight path denoted by the city buildings. Off in the distance, there appears to be sailing vessels guided by 2 loftwings, a massive ship with wings on either side of the hull flapping slowly as it comes into port on the island above. Welcome to Holodrum. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Nice.
Ava puts on his sunglasses.
Yeah.
Where did those come from?
Yeah.
Wow. That is...
Which city are we
This
in?
is my tiny cup.
I know. And I was looking at something else, so I just look over at something. You just have sunglasses on.
What'd
He
you
was like,
say?
and they pulled them out. I was like, I know they're up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Which city did we get brought to?
Symmetry.
Okay. Symmetry. Cool.
Yeah. So currently, There is a major time difference, as you remember, it was almost nighttime, and now it seems to be almost daytime. So, with that,
And I just need a wide brim hat. Will be perfect.
exactly.
Yes.
So we'll go ahead and pick up there next week as we start to explore Holodrum and this strange new world that we just come across. So with that, everyone, thank you all so much for joining us tonight for this really fun episode is hunting down some guardians and talking to Lionels. Stay tuned for Sunday for Mystical Mishaps with Marquee Gaming. Then also for Friday for my new video that's coming out. And then also tomorrow as we begin the dice bag giveaway. Again, thank you to Chirix for making that. They are seriously amazing, and they make some amazing stuff. Check out their Instagram. Seriously, it's actually really impressive. So you'll keep an eye out for that. Noon Central, all that will be going live, information on how it goes. So again, thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. Can't wait to see where this adventure goes. So with that, everyone, as always, everybody, keep being awesome. Keep rolling those dice. Cheers.